Maybe yes, maybe no.
Joe.
This is Joseph Anthony Budden Jr. looking for DJ Drama. This is a live call. Don't say anything incriminating, but you were the first person that I was going to call. Let me just lick a gunshot. How you doing? How's your family? How's your parents? How's work? Great. Awesome. Now, do you have anything that you want to say to me, Yonkers, the audience? Just, do you have anything that you feel you might want to say to me?
I mean, it depends if they heard the last episode that I was on or not. If they didn't hear the last episode, I just want to say that I love hip hop. If they did hear the last episode, to Yonkers, to Joe Budden and the Joe Budden podcast, I would like to apologize for feeling like Dipset was just going to smoke the LOX. I was so wrong. Oh, I was so wrong. But I'm not one that hates to be wrong. You know, wrong is wrong. And I was happy to see the LOX really stand up for the culture and show the difference in, you know, being cool and caring and really being on taking one for the craft and putting on a master class like they did. So with all the respect, Styles, Chic, Jada, and Joe Budden, I was wrong.
That was amazing.
No.
That was amazing.
I'll still smoke Clue on the Verzuz, though.
Listen to this. Nah, fuck all that. That's totally unacceptable. Everything that you just said is totally unacceptable. Listen, I don't know what the audience has heard because I love you and I did not expose our behind-the-scenes conversations. But this is a hindsight talk. So I'm here to talk hindsight. And behind the scenes, I'll come clean. I said the LOX were going to smoke these niggas' boots. Right?
You did.
I said that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, you said it.
So this is my issue with what you're saying.
But listen,
no. Hold on. Let me finish. You are a billboard. I just seen what Billboard said about you. Y'all niggas is the top 20 niggas. You and your niggas. Billboard said that you are the top exec. You one of the greatest DJs we got. You still running around. You signing the hot niggas. You doing the work. You out here. It's important for niggas like you to know that the LOX is the LOX.
Let's put it in perspective, though. With all that being said, and you're absolutely right. Here's the difference, right? If it was a year ago and the world was in the state that it was in, and that versus wouldn't be the $1 million business that it is now, and those they would have been, let's say they would have been in their individual homes, in a sense, or we would have all been watching on Instagram. There would have been no live performance. The Dipset records would have rang off a little differently. And let's say their performances wouldn't have been what they were. It would have been a different contest, because the reason why a lot of people felt that Dipset was going to win was because of the effects that they had on culture, right? But after what we saw Wednesday night was, regardless of what happened in culture and what's cool and how things changed and how many chains you can put on, again, the LOX put on a master class because it was in Madison Square Garden. There was a crowd. There was a performance. And like I heard Sheik say when he was talking to Diddy, like, yo, Diddy said to him, like, yo, perform your freestyles. They're going to outdo their records. And like Jada was saying, like, yo, we in New York, y'all, like, they're rapping over the songs. Like, just the fact of how much the LOX cared about it and how they put on their show. And the fact that there was a live crowd. I was in Atlanta in my crib. My girl was telling me I was fangirling out because I was standing in front of the television watching it because you could feel the energy. So you could feel it.
Yeah, everybody
from what they was doing. So that's also a difference.
That's how you know.
With all being said, I'm not saying Dipset would have won if it was different, but they weren't able to show what the difference is when you care and when you really do this compared to just coming up there looking like something.
So basically, that was the long-winded way of saying that if they were in RZA's living room and if Boyz II Men was there battling Jodeci, and if Quincy Jones was FaceTiming, then it would have went different probably, right?
Basically, yeah. But at the end of the but you know, listen, man, I mean, it was the best versus battle because that's all the fun congratulatory shit. Like, you know, we're all here for the culture and celebrating. That's good. We all love that. But if you come from the cloth that I come from, that you come from, they come, That's what we want to see. You feel what I'm saying? And niggas talk crazy to each other, telling each other, you don't do what I do. Like, that's what we want to see. Like, there's no like, that's what we come from. So that was the best representation. I'd say more than Jeezy Gucci. Jeezy and Gucci was second to me to that one. That's number one, energy, like hands down. And Kiss is the MVP. And you know, for real, Joe, I should have rethought myself better
when I was naming
Kiss
all
out
the
as
songs.
Underdog after his first battle, when I counted him out against Fab.
So you should have rethought yourself when I was naming all of the different songs that the LOX and Jadakiss would play. I didn't even count the freestyles. You didn't count the freestyles. I was going through shit that they didn't even like. And I don't even know if it would have rang off the same. But you know, even some Swizz and Kiss shit, he didn't do It's Real. Like, he hit him with a fucking freestyle off a Champ Is Here 3 and murdered niggas. Like, what are we talking about? Like, again, but you was right. I was totally wrong. I admit to it. I just love to hear that I was right. That's all. That's all that this call is for.
You was right, Joe.
That's my man.
Now you're wrong about now. I don't know if you noticed, but your man DJ Clue was getting a little excited because it was a celebratory New York City event. He was in the comments talking a lot of shit, and I told him, don't get froggy now because New York's having a moment. Like, I'll still bust your ass. So you're wrong about that. But now, I just want to put that out there, Clue. If you're listening,
but listen,
I've been calling you out for 6 months. Don't get froggy. Because y'all was in Madison Square Garden.
Drama.
Ready when you ready.
Drama. That's what you said about Dipset, so that's cool. Listen to this, though. You still feel like that about yourself versus Clue even after what you saw? Like, when those freestyles are become impactful like that makes Clue a whole different monster.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. Like I told Clue, I said, yo, the fact that Get At Me Dog and the Benjamins were both freestyles off your tape is fire, you know what I'm saying? And those are records, like, respectfully, I'll give him. I still, at the end of the day, again, I'm going to put on a master class regardless of who I go against, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm ready for it. But
don't say
it makes it more of a formidable opponent, and I love that, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, like, you know, he comes from that culture, and those records definitely ring off, so I'm here for it.
All right, I'm going to continue to try and instigate that.
Please do. But yeah, Joe, I apologize.
There we go. Round of applause for the amazing DJ Drama. Let me let him get back to his day. Enjoy yourself, John. We love you.
Love y'all.
Now, last time I tried to do this, it was a lot of background noise. And I didn't like that. Y'all let me get a whole Dipset intro off. Y'all didn't say a word. When I tried to get into my LOX bag, it was resistance. So this week, everybody shut the fuck up. All the young niggas, if you listening out there, if you see me in the street on my scooter, just shut the fuck up. Alex, why are you out here? Wait.
Young niggas got go in the corner.
Yo, Alex, how old are you? You're not old enough to be in the front today. Only for today. Only today, okay? Yeah, don't do that again. Now I gotta start, I told Ice last podcast, I don't speak to young niggas about everything. Not everything hip-hop. This is one of those weeks for me. We're gonna talk about it. How old is LeBron James?
37, 38, somewhere in there.
Nah, LeBron, you still gotta shut the fuck up.
Oh,
it don't matter.
36.
Nah, he was outside for this.
Nah, he gotta shut the fuck up. Everybody shut the fuck up. All of the hip-hop loving pretenders. We got a culture full of pretenders, and the students of the game, such as myself, we got to watch y'all all year round. Y'all niggas is getting money. Y'all niggas is getting deals. Y'all niggas is starting a cultural conversation. This week, though, shut the fuck up. Did y'all see Chic? Oh, my God. Shout out to the first and last time listeners. Shout out to all the real hip-hop heads out there.
Damn.
Shout out to Yonkers. Shout out to the LOX, Dipset, Harlem. Everybody that contributed to this being an amazing fucking week in hip-hop. Uh-oh. In my living room, when this came on, there was a couple young people in there. There was a few people that were rooting for the Dipset in my living room.
The Dipset.
The Dipset. They were rooting for them in my living room. Surprised that they got in my living room. I had a strict age requirement to even make it there.
You gotta double check your bouncer, man.
Yeah, a few plus ones.
He was lacking.
The +1 brought a +1, left some things there. It's one of those. Right? But when they started doing these freestyles, it was quiet. It was silence. Not a peep. Ish was there. You was in my living room.
They didn't know what was going on.
By the time the freestyles got there, it should have been silent anyway.
That's true.
Not true? Well, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Let's keep it
But
real.
what I mean is, even in the silence of the battle, no matter who you were rooting for, you could still jam to the songs. When the freestyles came on,
Only me and you looked at
They
each
didn't-
other with
they
the
didn't
face.
know.
Everybody else was quiet.
it was
They didn't
only,
know.
yeah.
Got it.
I was singing everything, word for word, doing cartwheels. I couldn't even believe that these freestyles were coming on through my Apple TV thingamajiggy in 4K on this OLED, whatever type of TV it is. I couldn't believe this. Like, when I say this was a week to be a student of hip-hop, if you're a student witnessing where we are at the midway through 2021 with what's occurring and how it's occurring, I'm not going to try and geek us out too much.
Nah, we gotta geek out today. Sorry.
But man, shout out to Fat Joe and his recap.
Amazing recap.
Amazing recap from someone that was there. See, but that's why we need people to actually be there. I'm an introvert. I was never going to go, but if I was going to go somewhere, it would be there.
Mm-hmm.
And when I looked at the screen, know what I said to myself? I said, these young niggas that's in my living room having to shut the fuck up, know what they would have to do in that building?
Shut the fuck up.
Around that energy, around that hip-hop, around that version of New York.
They probably would have felt uncomfortable. Fuck shutting
Know-
up. They
know
probably
what,
would have been
know
real
what you do when you're uncomfortable sometimes?
Shut the fuck.
Shut the fuck up. And then I come in here today, and then Savon runs in here. He runs outside during the mine in Parks' smoke break. I thought Savon started smoking. I thought he's picked up a habit over. I said, Savon, what are you doing out here? Nigga start drooling out the mouth. Yeah, I heard Lauryn Hill when you put that Lauryn Hill on. I heard Lauryn Hill went crazy on the new Nas. But well, wait, young boy. Have you heard any of the other amazing moments that happened on the Nas app? Hey, did you hear that moment? Moments. Yeah, moments. Yo, appropriately titled moments. Did you hear that? He says no. Well, guess what you got to do, Savon? You
gotta shut the fuck up.
Gotta shut the fuck up. You don't get to control the aux this week. Maybe you're not watching what's happening. Hey, you niggas get the rest of the year. Your hip hop is y'all's. Hey, Logic came back. It's y'all's. This week, though. No. I'm sorry. I'm not allowing it this week. Let's talk. Let me look you in the face. I want to look you in the eyes. Another one. You another one. Another Savonish style.
Savonish.
Savonish. Nah. I said Savonish. Nah. Because you old enough. You might be worse. Because you was outside. You was old enough. I said to you, yo, I think Jadakiss can play Ja Rule, New York. I said that to you because I thought it was an impactful sentence. I thought it was impactful because I was outside when that song came out. Mm-hmm. And I know all of y'all were killing Ja Rule at the time, and he was in a fight for his life. Mm-hmm. But Clapback worked. Y'all try to erase that from hip-hop. It worked. That shit was going crazy in New York.
It was.
New York worked. Worked different. And this is where my beef is with you. You laughed at me and said, Welcome to New York City is going to come on. And you thought that was supposed to shut me up. I shut up. But in my head, I said, I don't know about that one.
Nah, you can't do that.
Why? What clubs were you in? See, I think that's just what it boils down to. I've been in the clubs, the New York clubs. Me too. I've been in the New York clubs that welcome to New York City in the middle of the Dipset set. If Goldfinger was DJing,
He used to get busy.
it's one of those. What we talking about? What was that? Cherry Lounge, one of those. New York City was ringing outside of New York City. Like, and the way I remember it hitting is how the fuck it hit.
That's not fair though.
No,
That's not fair.
It's a little extra.
We're not gonna do that.
A little extra on that.
Look, you can't do that.
I can because I had no idea that it would do that in that building against the exact record that Ice said.
It did that for a little bit more reason.
It did that for a bunch of reasons.
Give me more. Let's unpack it all. I'm here.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna, nigga. I got my.
You got notes?
Hey, look, no, I got my
okay.
salute to Jada. I tried to find the shirt, the hat, the everything. I don't even wear hats. I tried to find the LOX hat to come in here and represent Jada.
You should have got locks. You should have just locked up on these niggas. Nah, you'd have really showed them. I think you could do it too.
Yo, the sound system. I don't want to make excuses, but
you're
none
making
of
excuses.
I'm stating the facts, dog. The sound system for them niggas that Dipset had, the DJ, all that shit was caca.
No, hold on.
The
No,
EQ
that's a deeper, darker.
Let me finish.
That's a deeper, darker because the sound system was a sound system.
Yeah, I'm about to say it was the same sound system.
Well, the EQ, whatever the fuck they
No,
was
Dipset didn't mix
on your
records.
end, though. That's what
Dipset
they
didn't
did.
mix their records.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Fam,
All right, go ahead,
I'm
go ahead,
not
go ahead. My
disagreeing with any of that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, you couldn't even hear Jay-Z when that song came on. You couldn't hear him.
They didn't mix their
Was
records.
supposed to.
I agree. What I'm saying is that song definitely hits harder than that. That Dipset anthem hits harder than that.
Well, they was getting their ass whooped
Them
the time
ni-
Dipset.
I'm
Nobody
not-
wanted to hear
It
them
still
at that
didn't
point.
hit. It still didn't hit.
It was no saving them at that point.
I'm not disagreeing. None of them niggas songs.
They could have had Hov come out and do the record with them.
Yeah,
it
and it
didn't
wouldn't
matter.
have hit. Yeah, none of them niggas songs hit.
There are a million different contributing factors as to
Okay.
why they lost.
We gonna say that.
And we're gonna go through all of them.
Okay.
We're gonna go through all of them.
The niggas. It looked like the LOX been on tour for the last 6 months.
See now let me slow you down because you quickly running through them
Yeah,
all, just looking with a casual eye. But I want to highlight them all.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
I've sat home just observing. It's impossible for me to even get out all of my hip hop thoughts that I had just looking at things this week. Boy, it's been a fun week. I don't even remember the last time that happened. Round of applause. And round of applause to the entire Dipset, Jimmy, Jewels, Cam, Zeke, just everybody that was on stage. The LOX, everybody that was in the audience, Fat Joe, everybody I saw, Fab. Like, the energy was where it needed to be in New York City.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But the fight always starts before the fight.
And this one started a very long time before.
And I often when we get into these talks just talk about killers. So let me start with, do y'all have anybody from the Dipset side on the killer list?
No. And we're talking about musically, by the way.
Cam could
We're
be.
not talking about.
Well, and that's why I
Cam
asked.
could be.
And that's why I asked.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. No. Cam maybe.
I would have Cam there.
Ice would have Cam there.
Maybe.
But
But if he's a killer, he got 3 bodies. Jadakiss got a whole
hold on.
cemetery.
not only that,
Like it's different levels even in that.
I might be jumping a little bit, but Cam didn't give a fuck about this.
He did.
And a lot of that showed, and that
That's the
fucked him
thing.
up.
The one MC, and this is no disrespect to Jewels or Jim because they have grown into being MCs in their career. Cam is the only like real MC in the group, and he didn't give a shit.
He didn't care.
And Cam got 20-something years in hip hop. Like
He too cool.
He was supposed
He
He
too
was
cool.
way too cool. I've
cool.
seen it happen. Jada Fat, too cool going up against that. You can't
going
do
up
it.
against a killer.
You can't. You can't play the too cool role.
Yeah.
You have to come in here.
And act
Yo,
like you
this is
give a-
war.
Yeah,
This is war. Like one thing I noticed from the Jada Fab shit, and I seen it again here with this verses. I don't know if it's Kiss doing it himself or the DJ. What? He's prepared.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is.
Like, yo, I know they're gonna play this record,
And
and,
I'm gonna put
when
this
they
on
do,
right after.
I got this.
And shout
Ice.
out to Technician
Ice.
because having a dope DJ.
We gotta
Yes.
get. Can y'all stop running through
So I
every
said I might be
amazing
jumping.
point?
I said I might be jumping. Go ahead,
but
though.
the jumping causes another jump.
My fault.
In every killer movie that you watch, don't they have to prepare?
Yeah.
They don't. Unless it's one of them action movies where they're just trying to get to a body count, like they're trying to kill just 600
Sylvester
people.
Stallone and Antonio Banderas. Remember that shit they was in?
Yeah, all the good ones.
You're right. You're
Follow
right.
the car.
I'ma follow
track
you.
your
Yeah.
movements.
Yeah.
It's a job. It's preparation.
This was chess.
It's
Like,
preparation.
this
Yeah.
So when Jim fight before the fight. So when Jim is playing with Styles, and we all had a blast watching it. It was great because wow, that's great. Two OGs, clearly friends, having a fun back and forth. But there's some truth in the jokes. So when Jim is saying, "Yo, I hope you're not gonna wear that," and Styles is saying, "Nigga, why you worried about what I'm wearing?"
Why we worried about clothes?
Don't,
And Cam
like,
got up there and started cracking on him.
I'm
Yo,
coming
what do you
up there.
wear?
I'm coming up there to kill. Styles said it.
Yeah.
And then he said, yo, maybe I'm joking too much. I don't even know how to joke. I'm not used to joking. And Jim kept joking, and it was all funny.
Right.
But there was something happening. There was something happening there.
It was like when you see the URL event and they had a face off, and you watching the face prior to the battle, and it's like one person is clearly setting the tone how this shit is gonna go, and the other one maybe it's playing a little lighthearted or something. No, he's coming to kill you. That's what I took from that.
Bro, them
from
niggas
all
had
they,
he was coming to kill. That should have been clear from the jump.
Yeah.
If the Benjamins and the catalog didn't tell you that they was coming to kill, and Styles-ish jokes didn't tell you they was coming to kill,
Jadakiss and Sheik's silence should have said something. We're not doing that.
or the lack of what seems to be I won't say camaraderie, but chemistry, not chemistry, but the fact that Dipset appears to not have been together and
On the stage.
no,
no,
before,
period.
no.
But they did a commercial together where they kikiing, laughing, joking at the table. Like you wouldn't get
And
that.
that became more clear when the battle went on and Jadakiss says, Cam, you in Miami. Well, now that commercial looks like Jim and Jewels went to Miami to do a commercial.
I think Jim lives in Miami, no?
I don't know. So same shit.
man, I'm telling
I don't care. I don't know who lives where, but I'm just saying it didn't look like we together every day and now we did a commercial. It looked like we got together and we did a commercial and it was funny and blah, blah, blah. But cool. You somehow missed that these niggas was killers. 8 o'clock, 9:30, whatever the time come. First nigga on stage, Tech. Killing.
Niggas got mad when they
killing.
DJ.
What do you mean killing?
The opening set.
The set before everybody
opening
walked out.
DJ
I don't
set.
think he was killing at all.
The
I
nigga-
was pissed off at him.
Oh no, he was going crazy.
You're bugging.
No,
he was going crazy.
Fam, all right.
That nigga
He was
went
going
nuts.
crazy.
No, he wasn't.
I thought he was.
Oh, I did too.
Okay, difference of opinions. We don't have to stay there,
okay.
but
All right.
I thought he was going crazy.
Then
but
Cam's
cool,
DJ came.
you might have missed. You might have missed that.
No, I didn't.
When the LOX came on stage, because they came out first. They came out on time.
Michael Buffer announced them.
And they came out on time.
They came
Together.
three men walking
In
straight.
unison.
Yeah, same. See,
Yes.
I'm watching the little.
I'm watching
all
that.
that.
No,
I seen that.
Jadakiss went, sat in the corner just like this.
Yup.
Like a fucking statue. Like, I'm ready to get busy. Don't talk. We not laughing. We not joking. I'm ready to get busy.
They came out. They walked toward the audience. They did a New York head nod, a salute, whatever they did, and they put their back to the crowd, facing back to the entrance. We back to looking at the entrance. We are not leaving killer mode this whole night.
Yeah. Until it was over. You ain't see a smile till it was like round 90.
Dipset comes out a little late.
Mad late.
No. You jumping.
Go ahead.
Dipset gets announced and nothing
And nothing
happens.
happens.
And nothing happens.
And then Jada and them had to say, yo, get them niggas to the stage now.
Uh-oh.
Bring them niggas here.
And at that point, it started, for me in my head, it started to
started
feel
going
like the
downhill.
energy
Yeah.
that I was saying might happen. When I said if they lead off with fuck you, I don't care if they don't get the point.
But
They're setting the tone.
Prior to any
I
music
know,
being
but-
played,
I know.
the tone was set.
Yeah, the tone was set.
Prior
That's
to
the point.
any song being played, you got Dipset walking out, and it's just Jim, Jewels, and Zeke.
No. It's 90 niggas.
Yeah.
No. It's Jim, Jewels, and Zeke followed by 90 niggas.
Yeah.
The
Different.
LOX came in there like, fam, I could fight. I could come by myself. I could fight. I know y'all deep. I'm coming by myself. I could fight.
Well,
And them three niggas walked down the stage. Styles pumping on his chest, hitting his chest. Jada was quiet as a church mouse and sat in the corner with a straight face like this.
Well, what it did, it put a lot more, again, back to my student shit, it put a lot more under the microscope. Jewels came out looking like we know Jewels. in this era, the new age bandana with the hat.
It was the same Jewels.
It was the same
updated Jewels.
Mm-hmm.
But is that the Jewels that needed to be there?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
It's not something you would ever thought about before. But when you see it standing next to the Killers, you just look at it a little different. Jim looked like Jim.
Yeah.
And that's fine, because Jim is Jim today.
Yeah.
Jim is Jim.
Yep.
You want Jim to be Jim.
Yeah.
And then Cam came out, and maybe it was me.
He wasn't feeling the lawn chair?
I wasn't feeling none of it.
Fam.
They came for
Fam.
the show.
Fam.
And these niggas came to kill.
You brought a lawn chair out to a certified killer?
Came for the show.
Stop. See, I ain't even talking to you niggas.
Came for the show.
I'm talking to people that understand
Nah, they came for the
certified
check.
I don't care what they came for.
I disagree.
Jadakiss and them niggas are killers since 96. This is what is in it. And you brought a beach chair? Don't tell me about a killer list. You don't tell me about this nigga being on a killer list.
That's true.
You don't understand what it take mentally to. You put a beach chair? That beach chair didn't get burned that whole night.
Look at this nigga face.
That shit got abandoned. These niggas is looking like Team USA when the Hawaii niggas start doing the cultural the dance. That's how they. Yo, they brought that beach chair out. It's using the living room. What did I say?
Yo, these niggas is crazy. Yeah. Nah, they came for the show.
Bro, I'm with you. I was saying the same shit in my crib.
Flip a coin, let's see who goes. It's almost like they kept walking into like direct punches.
Yeah. No.
It's like they walked themselves.
The whole shit.
Every
time I gave a point, I took a point away because they walked into a punch.
You leaving the shit
They
right by
go
the
to
rim.
flip the fucking coin. Who you go first? You go first. You go first. Why did Cam do that with Jadakiss?
Nigga, we home. Y'all could go first.
But wait,
What?
when Cam said that,
And you did you see the reaction though?
and the building didn't quite do what I think
wanted-
most people thought that it would do.
Yeah, they were supposed to
Because it's Harlem.
go up.
Technically, Cam is right. That's Manhattan. It's Harlem. We just did the Knicks commercial here. The Knicks have invited us to the playoff. This is our shit. We did this is our shit.
Right.
But
Jadakiss said, nigga, you live in Miami.
that was the worst.
With
that
the
was,
Jada voice.
That was the worst picture that could have been. No, and then said, drop my record. Yo, why am I arguing with you?
Yeah.
No.
Yo,
yeah.
why am I going back?
I don't want to do none of that. That
Yo,
nigga said, yo,
I'm
go
here
in the
for one
corners,
reason.
play y'all song. We gonna go over here, we gonna shut the fuck up, play y'all joints. Don't distract the people. Don't crack on Styles' clothes.
And when
Don't
you-
do none of that. Get
and
busy.
when you come out and say, dog, you live in Miami, tech, let's go. And then fuck you comes on
you set the stage.
in the Hulu Theater in New York City.
And I'm throwing-
in that room full of, hey, I recognize some of y'all that was in there. That's why I was on.
No, I saw.
I knew y'all would be there.
Seen a couple.
When fuck you came, somebody would have stabbed me. Somebody would have stabbed me. I would have elbowed somebody in the face by mistake. They'd have fucking shanked me right on up. Yo, fuck you came on. What I told you, win or lose, once the tone is set, man, I don't know what they play. Hey, yo, pull up the what went back. Pull up what
They
went
went,
on.
I'm ready after that. They followed up with I'm ready. But even that.
Now let's get.
Hold on.
Well, no.
Go ahead.
Can I?
Go ahead, get your
All
shit
right.
off.
Love that the locks open with fuck you.
Yeah.
So when I hear I'm ready, I said, okay, let's get it.
That's what I thought. Slugfest.
You niggas
No.
don't know. Hold up. You niggas don't know the words.
Not if you're not ready.
I know, but then this
You're
was
not ready.
Right,
Not
right.
if you're not ready.
And this was the difference.
That's one.
This was the difference during
And
fuck
you're
you.
playing-
Wait, hold up.
let me hear
During
parts.
fuck
Play
you,
parts.
Styles is over there fucking with Cam on the chair. Kiss did his whole verse, word for word.
Word for word.
Never even noticed that Styles wasn't really rapping because he was over there fucking with Cam. I'm Ready comes on. I don't know what the fuck Jewels was rapping, but it was not that song.
No, he was 4 bars ahead the whole time.
Bruh. But even with that.
And hold on, it's real quick. And they're playing the actual song.
Right.
Exactly.
They're not even playing a
They're
TV
not-
track.
yes.
They're not playing an instrumental. They just rapping over their lyrics and getting them wrong.
Which gets us to Ish's point,
My bad.
right?
I didn't know that's what you was about to say.
To Ish's point, and this is why it's Shut the Fuck Up Week. Because you have to remember the time, like Michael Jackson. That whole I'm Ready era, that wasn't, what's this new pristine mixing sound? What they call it on Apple? Yeah, that wasn't Losos.
Nah.
Lossless.
That wasn't Loso's way. That wasn't Loso's way audio. That was the era where
Nigga.
it wasn't the cleanest
Yeah.
mix.
Well, they was doing whatever during that era. Everyone was kind of, except for the LOX because they came from a different.
Bruh.
And that's getting to my point. The LOX started out
With Puff.
major, big budget, the best mixers, engineers. Our shit has to sound bad boyish clean.
Yeah.
So even the hardest songs in the world, you can hear every sound, instrument, and the LOX are playing TV tracks. To the people that don't know what that means, TV tracks are these are my performance tracks.
Right.
These are the tracks where my voice is gonna
It's
be the
usually
instrument.
an instrumental with background vocals
Background
and ad
vocals.
libs and maybe a chorus, a lead vocal on the chorus.
Hey, but if they get fly in a TV track, a sound might be louder, or
Yeah, for sure.
a
Yeah,
break
yeah,
beat
yeah,
will
yeah.
come, or
Yeah.
it's your performance track,
Right.
which
It's
means
made for-
it's built for
Yep.
performing.
Right.
It's telling you what time it is with these niggas.
Yeah.
We can rap every word, but nah, it's TV tracks here, and it's three of us doing the 3-man
No,
weave.
And we all know each other.
Three of us that know each of their lyrics.
We know each other like the back of each other's hands.
that's
Fuck
it.
these
Yeah.
I
lyrics.
know when
Fuck
he's
the
gonna
lyrics.
get tired. And I'm gonna have to step in. All that.
I know that line in the verse that he hates to say.
Yeah.
He normally loses breath around the
Yep. You can
that-
hear it.
technicians.
Dog, it sounds like them
Killers.
niggas just came off tour. Like they've been on tour for 4 months.
So I'm ready is
Or
a
25
great
years.
track to play if you ready.
If you're ready. Yeah.
But
Wasn't ready.
But if you're not ready, cool. I have it one zip.
I have it one
LOX.
And before you even go to the next round, so you got Jewels not knowing the words. You had Jim not knowing the words. Cam doesn't even do the verse.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, Cam is still sitting down. Cam, Cam, you're the star of Dipset. You're the face.
I don't know about that.
No.
I don't know
It's
about
different
that.
today. I'm talking about just.
So yeah,
Dipset,
that's what it should be. That's what
Correct.
the world knows.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
world knows Cam as the Dipset
As the face
frontman.
of Dipset.
And I
yes.
think that has transitioned over the last years. And that's
I
why
agree.
and that's why the LOX niggas all get busy. They all killers. They played their role. You knew who the undisputed leader of the group was on the stage. He commanded the stage. He did everything accordingly, and that was Jada.
Stop. Another great point by Ish. When I'm seeing this, when this is the optic, and I'm sitting there being a student, I go back down memory lane. The LOX have had to battle, hey, who's the best in this group? That was a thing. That thing can cause division.
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna bounce on your point. Keep going.
The LOX had to deal with Kiss' solo career blowing up and him getting Neptune's beats. Guess what? They did it.
No problem.
They did it. Styles started playing his hits from that same era. Hey, we still was moving. She put out a fucking amazing album that same time. Like, they just worked through it. And whatever the issue might have been, if there was one, because this is a legend, nobody ever knows. Know why? Because they niggas.
That's what I told y'all. I said
It's
this to y'all
different.
before.
It was so much on display.
When we finished recording the last time, I said, yo, something has, the LOX got to be giving their flowers just in, forget the music part. The fact that they came in, 95,
He said that,
96,
and they never broke
whatever.
up.
You
he
never
did
saw
say-
no bullshit with
He
them.
did say that last week.
I don't know how many other hip-hop groups we
Zero.
can say that about.
Zero.
He did say that.
Guess what?
Zero.
Oh.
And that shows.
Now.
Well, it shows on the other side too.
It shows on the other
Yeah,
side.
because-
yes.
And I won't talk about it, but Dipset has gone through their
Issues.
ups and downs and accusatory remarks and contract issues and so forth and so on. And not knowing nobody business, just looking, it looks like some of it never really got the full closure that it really
Damn, I
needed.
told you when they walked on the stage.
Check
and
this out.
The
Okay.
Dipset dapping each other up. it almost looked like I ain't seen you niggas in a long time. We ain't spoken forever. Oh shit, what up? We about to perform together though.
Yo,
That's how their embraces look.
two things.
They don't fuck with each other.
What all Joe said about, everybody had to, there was an argument about who was better in the LOX style,
Always.
Chic, right?
Yeah.
And in consensus, it's not my consensus, everybody tends to say Jada and Styles are better, right?
Mhm.
That's
That's always been
I
yeah.
like Chic better than Styles, but the normal consensus is Jada, Styles, Chic.
Right.
You can tell they niggas because them niggas really let Chic eat.
Yeah.
They let Chic eat.
Yeah.
24 Hours to Live, Chic rap.
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs, Chic rap.
Uh-huh.
Like, they let that nigga get busy
Yeah.
and took a back seat to, like,
that's
Jada
true.
didn't say his verse on Reservoir Dogs.
That's true what you're saying, Ish. But I want to add to that, because not to discredit Sheik. Sheik has always kind of barged his way into things. Even when it was Who's Better Styles and Kiss, Sheik always had, shut the fuck up before I blast it. Like, he always had a verse that, Welcome to D Block, like when they let him shine, that was a Sheik song to me. I know Kiss went off, but Sheik set that tone. Even in that, though, Sheik being the more, I'm not going to say silent partner, because I'm not crazy like that.
Yeah.
But if he were mute and couldn't talk, you feel his presence in the groove.
You do.
You know how powerful that is?
Yeah.
You do.
Fam, the optic I was getting, oh my God. Man.
She says that, like,
man.
on one of the more recent LOX albums, there was a record, What Else You Need to Know. And he said that. He's like, I was cool with the LOX shit, so no solo plans. That's why every song you heard was just my man's. Like, letting them get off. And he's like, I missed all these other records because Jada and Styles was cool. I don't want to be all that. And it's like everybody accepting their role, playing their position.
Team
we
shit.
all going to win.
Team shit.
Yeah, real team shit though. Brother shit.
Track 2, banned from TV. Why did they let...
My TV was already in danger.
Why did you let the LOX play it first? Planning mistake.
Yeah.
Crucial planning killer mistake. If you knew that you was playing with a killer and you had the same bullet, I'm getting to it first.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe they let Jadakiss play that. Crunk music came on. The young niggas in my living room got hype.
I got hype.
It didn't.
I got hype too.
I got hype.
Well, that's my shit.
It didn't hit though.
Now this is that bomb nigga, nigga, bomb, baby, dog with me. Yeah, now it hit to me.
Yo,
But
it hit for me.
Jim
It
forgot
didn't hit.
lyrics. Like,
It didn't
that
hit.
mattered to me.
it didn't
It
hit.
hit for me, but for me, it's never getting a point over banned from TV. Ever.
Fam.
And it was the way they did
Ever.
ban from
It coulda.
TV. Jada
Ever.
just laughed. They went
Nah.
back to back like, y'all can't do this.
It was-
Right.
Y'all ain't never did
I'm just
this.
giving you my scorecard. It was 2-zip at that point. When niggas done started, something came on. See, and this is when you know you're dealing with killers. When Mace didn't come out, I said, oh, they showing mercy.
I thought that. I thought that.
Let's go back to our Royce Lupe conversation. I said a lot because I'm biased and that's my brother. But one of the big things I was saying was, hey, Royce is showing mercy. I've been there before as a killer. Like, sometimes you show mercy. Like, you know what I could have did to Saigon? Like, just stop. Saigon, I love you, by the way. And I'm only saying this because he does a lot of interviews and he talks about it. And it was a big moment. My kid fucking got into it. There's a lot going on. Saigon's my brother, but respectfully, do you know what I could have done to that guy if I just didn't want to go to the park one day? Could have been bad. They didn't bring Mace out. Cam's man.
That would have
On all of these.
ended that.
On all of these.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That would've
Mace
ended
on
that.
niggas done started something. Oh, that took me right back to Hoboken Park.
Yo.
Don't get it fucked up because I'm saying Hoboken. I'm talking about 96.
The other Hoboken. not the Hoboken you see today.
Yeah, no. It's by the project. The project's still there.
The project's
Man,
still there.
Oh, my God. That Mace. What if he would have came out? That was showing mercy. Hey, Suck It or Not came on. I don't care who you gave the point to. Because at this point, the LOX is going first. And
and
seemed
they're
to be
throwing haymakers
in
every shot.
Total control of the vibe, the crowd, the energy, their opponent's energy.
Yeah.
And then when Mighty D Block came on, which I do not like better than Santana's Town,
But
it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
And so we just went through the first 4. Bruh, in my opinion, none of them Dipset songs hit.
Actually, I do like Mighty D Block better than Santana's Town, but still,
Not
it shouldn't
me.
have been the separation that
Not
it
me.
was.
See, my
It shouldn't
score,
have been that distant.
I gave. I know Banned from TV is Banned from TV. I gave the point to Crunk Music and also gave the point to Suck It or Not. So I had Dipset up 2-1 going into 4.
Okay.
That was the last point they got.
Yeah, Mighty D Block.
When Mighty D Block, and it was just the extra shit, like the line in the song said, I know niggas that went to jail just to get their teeth fixed, and they all point at Joel's. Fam.
Yeah, man.
Fam. Like, what is happening here?
That's the moment where I felt.
I started feeling bad.
I want to be. Yeah,
I really did. I really started feeling bad. Like, damn.
I stopped thinking. I went right to Kimbella because I know Jewels. I know Kimbella. Kimbella's there. I know how that is. Your husband is there about to do his thing. You put your outfit on. You there. I was thinking about Fab as somebody who faced Kiss. I thought about that video where Fab, where they all at the end of the pool party.
It was
and
different, though.
Fab is saying, yo, the Benjamins, and Jim is laughing. Okay.
Nah, it's different, though.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to. I got
kiss
my
right
lady
there,
in the audience,
that
and I
kiss
got to
right
face
there.
Mighty D Block.
Nah, that kiss right there is not the same kiss as Fab.
Yeah, it is.
No, we know. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
No.
How you?
Ice, me and you
He
go.
went in there with the same intentions to kill.
No, he showed mercy to Fab. He did show mercy to Fab. He
No, he
did.
didn't. That's my man.
I'm saying this as
I'm
a-
drunk. We kikiing. That's my guy. We just finished the album
Okay, I get
together.
what you.
I'm not trying
no
to kill
disrespect
him.
was there.
I'm not trying to
He wasn't
kill
trying
him.
to kill him. He wasn't trying to kill
That
Fab.
nigga got
It
up
just
there with
turned
an
out-
attitude.
It turned out like that.
And fun.
Hell, he got drunk.
He got fun. It was fun. He was making jokes.
He was
laughing
drunk
and
fun.
joking.
You ain't see drunk fun kiss
No.
that. You ain't see that.
No, you didn't.
You saw Killer.
Yes.
This almost came off
And
as
he-
like, yo, I've
Listen.
been tired of niggas pitting us against each other
Yeah,
all these
like,
years.
yo,
I'm about to show you niggas what's up.
No, it didn't.
No.
Not to me.
I'm saying what I got from Kiss was I hear you niggas keep
Oh,
saying.
there we go. There we go.
Dipset
There we go.
or the LOX.
Yeah,
Dipset
yeah,
or-
yeah,
all
yeah.
right, you know what?
And,
I'm tired of that
it
shit.
No, it sounds like, and I'm confused by it every time I hear it. That's
Yeah,
what it sounds
yeah,
like.
yeah.
It sounds like, yo, I get it.
He's like, what are
Them
we
niggas-
doing
he said
here?
it.
Yeah, he said it.
It's good.
This fight's been fixed.
It's good.
Why are we here?
But
it
it's
ain't
not.
enough. It ain't enough.
It's not. It's not.
That's what he was saying. Like, yo, you sharp.
And if that was ever clear, it was at the next round.
Yeah. When the Who Shot Your freestyle.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I start scrambling my brain to see what part of Who Shot Ya could Kiss have written. He had to have wrote something in the original Who Shot Ya, because he's not about to do his fucking Who Shot Ya freestyle here.
And he did. And brought it back, too.
Yeah, and brought it back.
He
and
gave
then
him-
told
he gave
him,
him 8 and then brought it back.
told him, you can't do this.
Stop, though.
You cannot do this.
I'm trying to I want y'all
As you say,
to
it's
get
levels.
into that space where now you have to face the levels. Put yourself in,
Yeah.
Ish nephew just got drafted. He gonna have to play Kyrie.
Yeah.
It's levels now. You gotta get there. So imagine what you saying in this moment. The LOX are going first.
Right. So that means I don't even care what you come with.
I'm going first.
I'm not even
I
worried
know
about what you
your
come with.
whole catalog, and I'm gonna just rap because I'm a killer. And when killers just rap, it's gonna always work. It's gonna always work. Tyler started calling Jadakiss sexy. He couldn't even control his body.
Look what Bars did.
Yo, don't ever tell me Bars, but won't Bars do it? Nigga, Tyler body temperature started warming up. Nigga had the tweet, look at that confidence. Yo, I know it sounds like I'm making a joke, but I'm not. What I'm saying is, back in the day, New York niggas, when we went to Virginia or North Carolina or South Carolina or when we went somewhere, it was like a thing. It was a thing. Some of y'all still exist out there where we pop, well, New York niggas everywhere now, but still you bump into one or two where you get somewhere and they be like, oh, that's that New York shit. I just got a thing. It's like a, ugh. So while Tyler was saying, oh my God, my body, I can't control it, the chicks was saying, yo, it's something about New York niggas. They look like they about to shoot each other, but they not. Oh, my pussy is so wet. That was happening. Yeah. I'm not joking.
No. I seen them tweets.
Nah, that's real.
Hey,
I seen them.
Nigga tweets.
Yeah, I seen it.
Talking on my phone.
All right, I seen the tweets.
Nah, you're right.
I saw the tweets too. I'm talking about my bitches. They want to fuck kids. And I'm joking, by the way. I don't have no bitches. That energy is contagious, is what I'm saying. It sounds funny, and it is funny, but that energy is contagious. And Tyler tweeted this at the Who Shot Your Freestyle. Yo, put the shit back up, man. I don't want to see that.
And they followed that.
Fam, at this point, it don't matter. At this point, it don't matter.
They lost.
It don't matter what they followed.
It was over.
Yeah. It was over.
It don't really matter what they followed.
But then it continued to be a bloodbath, round after round.
I stopped keeping score at that point.
That's when I stopped. I don't even. And then they start playing. Dipset was playing 2 records at once.
Well, because of time restrictions, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I saw Cam run over the kids.
Late. Yeah,
it was late. They had boxing events earlier, and I know they have time issues there. So but I liked that they did that.
I'm not mad at it, but what I'm saying is,
but LOX did it too.
No, it started.
It helped
right
a lot
after Who Shot Your Freestyle.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, look. Yeah, I see. Well, no, because Get 'Em Girls Live My Life.
Yeah,
that's where it started.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he hit me with that. I was gonna hit him with 2. Right. And it wasn't enough.
Which was, yeah. You see what I'm saying? They started packaging two records that might have been W's together.
Yeah.
A lot. It was like, yo, fam, y'all should not put these 2 records together.
No, but the bad part is,
I see what you're saying.
Even when you did
I didn't
it,
even peep that.
It still didn't get a dub.
Even when you did it,
it didn't work.
Look what killers do. Look what killers do, though.
Make you scramble.
So look, we gonna go punch for punch. You hit me twice. You're just opening up the door for me to beat the shit out of you.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's what started. Yo, Jewel's, he just alley-oop.
Bruh.
And they just Sean Marion on a break. They just like, yo, it was crazy.
After the Who Shot Your Freestyle, Reservoir Dog.
Hold on, Joe. Before you even get there.
My bad.
After Who Shot Your Freestyle, I'm thinking, God damn, y'all fired off. You gave me I'm Ready. You gave me Crunk Music. You gave me Suckin' the Night.
A lot early.
You gave me 4 joints.
4 monsters and y'all still losing.
Yeah, that should have won.
At that point, I'm already going through my head like,
the LOX has, they ain't even, the LOX ain't scratched the cereal off yet.
Right, that's what I was getting at. Like,
LOX ain't even put all the bullets in
if this is what you gave me here, this is going to get really spooky.
But that just speaks
fast.
That just speaks to my point that them songs that normally just go through. Joe did the Dipset set in here. Nigga, we was in here like shit.
Yeah.
They didn't shit on that stage.
Not at all.
Nothing.
They didn't, yo.
And it got to the point where Kiss kept telling them, I think it was after round 5 or something.
Why am I here?
Yo, play balling. I know you got balling. That's all you got left.
No, that was.
Come on, I want to hear it.
Yo, hurry up. Let me hear balling.
No, come on, give me balling.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
So now listen.
He knows what spades he has.
So now listen. I'm glad y'all said I did the Dipset set. Reservoir Dogs comes on plus blood pressure.
You can't beat that.
Plus blood pressure. I thought that was a really tough combination. I'm glad Kiss found a way to get blood pressure in there. And Cam follows that with Pull It. I played Pull It in my Dipset tribute, and we said, this will never come on.
Yeah,
here.
we was like, this is not.
You said Reservoir Dogs wouldn't come on. I said you crazy.
I was glad I was wrong with Pull It. I like to hear Pull It. and I liked to hear 357, and I liked hearing The Rock.
Not again.
Not after Reservoir Dogs and Blood
It
Pressure.
wasn't enough.
Can't do it.
Followed by 24 Hours to Live. 24 Hours to Live is what, 98, Mace?
98.
98.
99, somewhere in there.
No,
yeah.
97, 98.
No, it's 97, 98, not 99.
98.
No, not
Because I
99.
was in a rehab in Newark, close to Prince Street, washing cars outside. The Lexuses, TVs. It was Mace era.
Yeah.
So 24 Hours to Live came on. It brought me back to that. And I said, yo, stop this. Stop this fight. Because at this point now y'all fucking it up. Cause this ain't feeling celebratory to me. It looked like y'all are changing the image of one of New York's greatest fucking groups.
And that's what
And
happened.
I don't want New York doing that to New York. So now I'm getting mad. Now I'm getting mad. And right after 24 Hours to Live goes off, everything that I wanted to hear came on. G's Up, Harlem, Bird Gang Money.
I didn't.
I would have put Purple City. I would have put something else in place of Purple City.
I didn't expect to hear. That's not in my record.
That's when I start screaming at my phone saying, yes, fight back, Jim. Let's go, Jim.
No, he started screaming.
Because right
Fight
before
back,
that,
Jim! Fight these niggas!
That's what he
right
said.
before that moment, I said, "Oh, Jim has to save him. Jim is the only one
said
that
that.
could save him."
He said
I got other Jim records I thought would have bowled better than some of this other shit that came on.
Same.
So that's where I stop. I almost let me watch myself.
This nigga said, "Fight back, Jim. That's right. Fight back, Jim."
Well, that's what that was.
I just felt like a Jim-led charge might have appeared different. This is a Cam-led charge.
It's not, because Cam was barely paying attention to them niggas.
But
it's
he's
still-
still
I get what
leading
you're
the
saying.
charge. And I feel like Dipset maybe stands a better chance if it's Jim leading the charge. Jim is still active in music right now. Jim is still talking to all of the rappers.
He's charismatic.
He
got
still
a
has to
presence.
keep in
Yeah.
tune with, when you still active, you have to keep in tune with some things. It don't matter if you trash at showing it. I'm not saying he is, but you have to keep up. Jim is up. He's up to date, at least. This maybe goes different if it's led by him. I don't know. Energy. A few months ago, I was coming in here during the pandemic. It was all fucked up, right? And I was telling y'all that a bunch of people in New York wanted to leave New York. Toy moving, this one's moving, everybody's moving. I went on this long diatribe about why I wouldn't move because of the spirit of New York and how there's value to it. You might not get it if you don't get that. But Cam not living in New York, for me, was on full fucking display. He didn't seem like he had the New York senses to even know how to respond to some of this shit that was happening. He was still in Miami mode. To me. And if the leader is doing that,
Kiss wasn't.
He kept reminding you,
Yo,
this is
Kiss
me. I'm right
he's
here.
a surgeon. He's a surgeon.
No.
See me on my block. I'm New York.
No,
He
not
was-
my block. I'll be in Manhattan. Yo, y'all see me all the time.
No.
I jog.
Dog.
I'm in Central Park. Like,
The
what y'all-
nigga, even his comebacks.
Yeah.
Like, yo, when you grow up here, niggas be cracking and hiking and shooting the duck. You gotta be witty
Gotta
with
be
your
quick
shit.
with it.
Yeah.
And that's
gotta
what
be
led
quick
me
with
to.
You gotta be witty
Hey,
with your shit.
and
Nigga
that-
cracking on your sneakers. You gotta get on that
gotta
nigga.
get
and
Get
that's
your
what-
fat ass out of here. Kiss had it.
But that's what led me down Deep Dive Road, because we know Cam
As the Joker.
as the
witty
funniest
one.
nigga
Yeah.
in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the witty one. Yeah.
And it was at one point I had him on the killer list too. Many years ago, but I had him there. Because that you don't do D-Rugs and the Fantastic Four and all of that and not be a killer. But then he came back and saw success with some of a change of style. And that's when niggas started laughing with the computers pew. Blah, 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 blah.
shit.
I took him off the killer list, but he was still one of the nicest niggas and very successful. But when he didn't have that New York shit you talking about, the witty comeback, I said,
See,
wait.
It looked like he didn't want to be there, yo.
That's all. That's all. It just I don't care
Like,
about.
I'm here for the bag. Give me my check.
I took that from the very beginning when Cam posted the fucking
shit from
verses
Swiss
on Instagram.
No, when he said the shit to Swiss. Swiss was like, yo, you ain't signed your contract yet. You ain't post the verses.
I don't care that he didn't want to be there. You're there. I'm not imagining how you fucking feel.
This is a mail-in.
You there. Nah. No.
I'm telling you. This is a mail-in.
I am not allowing it for a nigga that a lot of niggas got on their top 20 of all time. No. Shut the fuck up. Nope. You stood there in front of a killer. You was there.
And you a man.
I don't care if your favorite. Hey, Jadakiss' favorite show was on too, and he fucking said it. I want to go home and watch The Honeymooners.
No, that wasn't his. That was a jab. Nigga, that was sarcasm. Yo, come on, fam. Let me go.
I don't think
the Honeymooners.
Hey, guess what? I don't know it to be a jab because Kiss wakes up at 6 a.m. like a killer, drinks green tea smoothies, takes the fucking energy shot, jogs around Central Park 9 times, goes to the pull-up bar with the what's the niggas' name? The pull-up masters, whatever their name is, the bartenders. Yeah, it goes over there. I don't know. I think at nighttime, he's in bed to watch The Honeymooners. And I think he would rather watch The Honeymooners than stand in on Picks in New York.
Somewhere.
On Picks in New York. On Picks in New York.
You're lying.
Yeah. No.
That's crazy. Nah, I thought he was being...
Miami niggas might not. And who knows? But the point is, no, you're not going to say he didn't want to be there. He was there.
No, and again,
but
even if you don't want to be there, once a nigga start punching you, fam, you got.
But wait, once your funny ain't working now,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I hope this. I'm just giving an honest review.
No, nigga, once your funny ain't working, now you gotta rap.
Let me preface all of this with: I have the utmost respect for everybody that was on that stage, and that was one of the greatest nights in hip hop to me.
Yeah,
absolutely.
No matter what I'm saying right now, this was iconic.
It was
iconic shit. But now, when the funny ain't funny,
you gotta rap.
Yeah.
And that's what Jada said.
But that's what
Jada said, yo, don't let
that.
these niggas distract you. Play your next joint.
And on top of that, though, they was out funnying them niggas too.
Well, not on purpose.
No, the LOX is funny.
Not on purpose.
No,
The LOX, but people might not know that.
But that's what I'm saying.
People don't know they got a
that.
podcast. People don't know that these killer niggas got the great sense of humor.
Dog,
Like,
when they all walked in and walked on the stage, I hear them saying, "What the fuck he here for? Why he got a mic talking about Zeke?" It's like, "Oh, you the fat nigga from Drew Hill. You just
no,
here taking
he told
money.
that nigga, yo, you just a fat nigga from Drew Hill.
Like, what you even here for?"
Yeah, but you know what? And stop right there. I don't know if Freaky Zeke should have chose this moment to do the dancing and the normal hype man
This
stuff
ain't the
that he
place for
does. Your group is here for war. This is not a normal show.
We don't need no hype man. This is not a concert.
Yeah, this is nigga pull up the killer joint.
No, but whoa. Even if you gonna be the hype man, help the niggas out when they lose their breath.
Yeah.
Be the actual hype man.
Seeing what was working, I would have went and talked to the DJ. I'd have made a couple of improv moves. I would have had to pull some shit out, man.
You got mobbed. You're being made fun of. Like literally what Joe said. I'm watching somebody take this group that we hold up on this high pedestal and bring them down to earth. That's what they did. These niggas ain't who
like
y'all
that.
think they are.
I ain't like that.
I'm gonna pull a curtain back and show y'all it's all smoke and mirrors.
So once
I wouldn't even say it's smoke and mirrors. It was just like, yo, dog, you nice.
Yeah, it's not smoke and mirrors.
You just not the Warriors.
Because the thing about Dipset is
like you just not the Warriors.
And don't like I'm not trying to shit on nobody from New York. So I hope this is not coming off that way.
Please don't think that.
For me, being a student, Dipset represented what Dipset and Harlem niggas for me always represent. Just flashy, fly, stylish, funny, like, and they got joints for days. So they Harlem. They gave me Harlem. My critique is against Yonkers murderers.
Gritty, grimy, came from the era of hip hop where you had to get busy.
We might have
get
needed
yourself
to get
known
into our Harlem murderer bag a little bit, and they have it.
And there was a lot of like internet versus real life conversations going in my head too. Like the internet has built Dipset up, and granted, they are one of the top 10 crews probably ever in hip hop to me. But they hit the internet has blown them up to be something a little different. Even bigger than that.
Because
if you go by the internet,
they are
Dipset is the top two groups of all time.
Dipset was a movement.
Absolutely.
Like, it's beyond just music. It's culture to a certain point.
true.
So yeah, Dipset's
culture.
It's
much
clothing,
bigger than
it's
just
a look,
So,
it's
yeah,
all of that.
But that's why
them being held up so high
It's more
is-
the culture slider is more up,
Right.
So the music goes up, but their culture slider for niggas that was think for niggas that was born in like 96, 97, like Marissa,
Yeah.
like Marissa, she put a pink outfit on. She said, "Y'all know what time it is."
But see,
there was a
even-
lot of that. Rory even. Rory swears by Rory's born win. Like kids of that age group. Look at Jimmy. Look at these niggas. These niggas look like hip hop. They broke Wayne in New York. They've done too much.
Of course.
Like even that, I was expecting.
But none of that
Pink,
matters
like-
when you're dealing with trained assassins.
But not only that, Joe, the trained assassins. But I'm not taking anything away from the LOX by any means. The trained assassins also outperformed you.
Yeah, the breath
Well, that's
control.
the real.
They
All
out
that's the
everything.
real. That's the real life. That's
Bro.
the real life.
But that's
They-
part of the
they-
assassin shit.
That's the
Yeah,
real
that's
life.
part of being a killer.
What I'm saying is, it's not
Part of
just
being a
that the
killer.
music was harder.
No. The
They
performance
actually-
is part
they
of the
just
killer.
taught you
They
niggas.
checked boxes.
All of the
Yes.
boxes.
All of them.
They
all of
checked-
the boxes.
Those are the
Nigga.
boxes that niggas keep talking about.
From engineers, the DJs, the
All of the
producers,
DJ,
the vocals,
mixing,
the lyrics.
Everybody was
Every
in
box.
sync.
From
Bruh,
camaraderie,
Jadakiss got up there at the end,
improv,
and was still performing, hitting every note, every beat, breath
Crowd-
control.
crowd-
It's
all-
like these niggas
crowd
had a crystal
control.
ball because when Joel's go and say, "Oh, y'all don't like women, y'all ain't got no chick records," why do you do that?
No,
That was
no.
That
You-
was
you
nuts.
threw it-
Like that was almost like I was waiting for
You
him
threw
to say
the ball
this.
right off the backboard to LeBron, and he caught that shit on the windmill and dunked on your face.
one way to look at it, because that's exactly what happened. And after I thought that, I said, and he still showed mercy.
Yeah, he let up.
Think about
did.
it. What happens in that building if Throwback comes on? Usher?
That's what I was thinking too. I was like,
What
no,
happens? Jewels dies in front of your face.
No, nigga, they could have went Crisette Michelle. What was the shit?
Nigga, what if Jaheim came? What if it's Jaheim? you know the
It's a
shit.
whole
Like James,
slew of those.
listen,
Nigga.
man.
They took
he
it
was
easy.
being
They got
nice.
close to 20 like
was
R&B
being-
girl records.
They
You know what I'm
took it
saying? Like,
easy. And to tell you how just how uneven in terms of preparation this was, Jewels is sitting there telling him, go ahead. I know you're gonna play, we're gonna make it. Nope.
3, 4, 5 more records.
I
gonna make
still
it.
got more.
Yeah.
Ice, that was the moment that I sat in my living room and said, you know what? I hope this nigga Mary J. jamborees your face off right now. And then you know what came on?
As soon as he said it, yo, the shit was funny.
I said,
As soon as he said it, it was funny too.
this one is
As soon as he said it,
over.
This is over, man.
This is over. Listen, round of applause. Wait, let me just go through the rest. New York. No, you don't have to.
Yeah, because that was
no
the moment.
ideas
Though.
original.
I didn't know that. I thought New York went right up against Welcome to New York City.
No, because
Felt
the
like
LOX
it.
was
It
going
felt
last.
like
It felt like
The LOX
it.
was going last. I mean, the LOX was going
Go
first.
first. Yeah.
So
It
that makes
didn't
even
matter.
worse. That makes it even worse.
No,
Didn't matter.
because at that point we not going round by round. We done already
at
lost
that
the
point-
fight.
it felt like
We already
played
lost the
this
fight.
Nigga,
record.
you was in the kitchen looking for some snacks at that
Yeah.
point. Like,
Yeah.
what are you
It's done.
this was over
done.
at that point.
You couldn't
Look,
even hear Jay-Z.
New York came on Ja Rule,
Certified Gangsters didn't do what I thought it was gonna do.
Yo, they was like,
they
yo,
were playing, even though the LOX was going first. If you look at like that second half there, they was playing
responses.
Yeah, they were playing responses.
Like, dog, the DJ was already prepped to say, when y'all niggas play balling,
Go exactly.
Benjamins is coming next.
No matter
When
what,
y'all play
you go
Welcome
first,
to New York City,
New York,
New York is coming next.
Right.
And then Jada gave his little intro right
is
before
just-
the
oh
shit
my
dropped, and it was a wrap.
And they didn't have to stop and talk.
They didn't do nothing. It was like, yo, this is what we gonna do.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, the LOX just start playing 5 albums per set, 5 songs per set. Like, we going.
Yeah, because no, what happened? I remember clear. After All About the Benjamins, Dipset played Dipset Anthem. That's when Jewels was telling him, "Yo, go ahead and play. We gonna make it." Because at that point they were saying these are the last songs,
And then
and then he came with Wild Out.
but I'm just saying, hold up. You think Dipset Anthem is going to make me play
We gonna make.
We Gonna Make It? Just the thinking. Just stop. Think about that for a minute.
Lack of
Happens all the
preparation.
time in spades, right? You got a high spade in your hand. Well, some of y'all don't know how to play. You got a high spade in your hand. You're looking for another high spade. You play it. Get out the way. Get out the way. You got a little joker moving. I'm gonna make you move it. I'm gonna make you move it. But to play that game, you have to have one of the cards that make me move it.
Yeah.
I was telling Ice, Dipset Anthem is one of my favorite Jewels records. But it's not to go in a conversation with the greatest LOX records. None of them. None of them. None of them.
You did say that.
None of them.
Hey, Joe.
None of them. I don't-
You argue, too. You
hold
argue.
on. Look, Joe,
None of them.
You argue.
Hold on. I'm going to address each of you. Joe, Ish, Parks, all the fans. I was wrong. Hey. I was wrong a lot. And this, I dreaded coming in here. Phone been on fire. Yo, what y'all talking about the verses? Because you got to walk all your shit back.
Hey, look at this shit. Fucking all about the Benjamins. Wild Out. Kiss Your Ass Goodbye. Felony niggas. The girl set.
Yeah. He plays Hey Ma and say, y'all don't have no girl records. Oh, yeah? Whole list.
Oh boy, and hey mom.
Yeah, whole list clip.
Good Times. Fucking World War II. They lucky that.
And I
they
think
get-
that was last day, not Kiss Your Ass Goodbye. Or when did they squeeze in last day? I heard it at some point.
That was.
I heard that.
Oh, okay.
I heard
That
they
was later. That was later. That
Yeah,
was
I heard
later.
last day.
Later. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was later. God damn.
I didn't think Last Day would come on.
I didn't
Me
think
neither.
So either.
And then this is when you know, you've been knew the Kiss was in full control. But Tech played Made You Look. And Kiss said,
Nah.
no, yo.
Cut that off. That's
a Nas song.
That's Nas shit. We don't
No.
we don't want to
I
get no
don't
points
need-
off nobody else.
I don't have to go that far to handle this. I can handle this. Yo, just put a beat on. I can handle this. Don't play that. Made You Look. You know what that is?
Win it to Money, Power, Respect. It's like, this is a beat.
Money,
Yeah.
Power, Respect, by your side, Come Through, put your... But when Come Through came on, I thought the building was going to burn down. I couldn't believe that came on. Like, the way it came on. See, it's about who you was partying with. Some of the young people, Savon, you would have never, this is what I mean, you've never been in a party where Come Through was the record that could have got you killed. Maybe Annie Up, maybe some of the classic records that'll get you killed. But the other records, like Come Through, Nori used to have a set of records that would get you killed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, it still does probably.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's
in
still
the right
work.
spot.
Yeah, thank God all these niggas are married, got wives, they done moved to Miami, they done went somewhere. That was the funny shit. That this battle versus went over. Styles went backstage with his wife, posted a beautiful picture. I love his family. I love his wife. Posted a picture. Niggas got in their family bag. Kiss took the Mamba picture. It was back to family. It's just family vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this was
That
just
shit was
a day at the office.
yeah, like
for them.
another day at work.
Then niggas jumped on the jet.
Word. And went and laid a Kanye.
Went to go do some yay shit. I just think that's super dope. And while I'm glad they on the album, I think it's a little clout chasing.
Oh no.
Which is part of no, it is.
Very much so.
No, it is clout chasing.
Very much so. If
So
you
Oh,
you
you mean for Ye to bring them?
yes.
So you saying
At the
if
time that he
Dipset
did.
wins,
Yeah, okay.
he brings them down the
No,
stairs?
that's
I'm
a
playing.
funny.
I'm playing.
That's a funny internet joke. I like that joke.
It is
They
funny.
said the LOX won a Donda placement, which is cool. But the same thing that I said to Drama earlier, I'm saying to Kanye. Same thing I said to Savon earlier, I'm saying to Kanye. Kanye, you are one of our brightest brains when it comes to music. You have arguably the best catalog ever when it comes to music. Your ear and your eye, the way that your mind just works, you not sheep. You don't do none of that. You innovate. You fix. You the same way that you have regarded Pusha T, even when the world didn't regard him that way. That's the Ye I'm talking about. That Ye don't need to wait for the rest of the world to say that the LOX is the LOX.
True.
That's just a fact. There's nothing that nobody can say to me to change my mind.
Do you
on
think
this.
it's that, or do you think though?
It's hip hop. It's the business.
No, it's just
It's the game.
almost too like a
the
out
game.
of sight, out of mind.
It also
No.
it also could have been just a scheduling thing where this is the time that it worked for them. Not
up.
for nothing.
Shut up.
No, hell
Shut
no,
up.
Parks.
Oh, he was flying out fucking
Yo,
various producers
let's-
of that cloth.
yo,
He was flying out
let's
Griselda.
not waste time. He's
Okay.
been flying everybody out for over 2 years.
So
Stop
it's not,
it.
it's
Stop
not a
it.
scheduling
It's
thing.
okay.
Nah.
There's nothing wrong here. Like, don't everything. Don't take
You don't
what I'm
think
saying
Jada
as
gets
something
on the
that's
jet
wrong.
for Kanye last week?
Anytime. Jada has something to do. The honeymooners was on when Kanye sent the jet. But guess what? It's Jada. He got respect for this shit. He's coming. He's coming if you say come. So yeah, I think that the LOX should have been one of the calls. You got that beautiful, amazing gospel sounding shit going over there. The LOX only ever sound good only over any beat.
Any type.
Right?
I was sitting there watching that Kanye shit. The fucking J-Elect went off with all that mambo jumbo shit I ain't want to hear. And then the LOX came on.
Sheik
What?
first. Sheik
Sheik
first.
first. Because I was like, is that it? Is
I'm
it
telling
Sheik?
you how
Oh,
it's
shit.
not a knock to J-Elect, also another one of our greatest MCs. I'm telling you how I felt in my bedroom with my red lights on watching this shit. I didn't want to hear that shit right then. I want their Sheik over gospel music. And that's what I got. So why the fuck he ain't make that call before? No need to worry about it.
No,
it got made.
Out of sight, out of mind.
It got made. It got made. So great. LeBron. Jadakiss is the most underrated rapper ever.
No, he's not.
No, he isn't. Shut the...
Far from.
Yo, it's okay to not say nothing. Or when you say something, don't put it on him. Put it on you. Jadakiss, Styles, and Sheik are the exact same killers they've always been.
That's true.
Nothing has changed. Parks has gone on for however many episodes about Styles only, while the sheep think he's quiet, keeps putting out phenomenal hip-hop projects.
Yeah.
For years.
Every year. Couple of years sometimes.
Mr. Consistency.
He's only Tom Bradying it
Yeah.
while
Cal
running
Ripken, Iron Man shit.
while running juice shops.
Yeah.
While having lost child.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get into the rap. I get into what is going on. Prayers to Fetty Wap again, because I haven't stopped thinking about you every day this week. I can't imagine it. I can't picture losing a child in hip hop. I don't know how that goes.
Word.
So to watch some of you brothers go through the things that y'all go through, man, that shit is inspiring to me. I admire so many people in rap just for how y'all go about life. I forgot what I was talking about even.
Back to the battle.
The LOX won.
You know you were talking about LeBron.
Did
The
that.
LOX.
No, just it being okay to just be quiet sometimes.
I'm just saying underrated. No.
Jada's never been underrated.
At
LeBron,
no
ever.
point in life.
But
LeBron was engulfed in basketball.
there you go. And I was about
he
to say,
was
LeBron
busy.
grew up in
He
Ohio.
had a lot going on. But Kiss, top 5 Dead or Alive, and that's just off one LP.
And
That was a real thing.
Yeah, I'm about to say that
Wasn't
really
just a
low.
line.
Yeah.
That was like Cameron tried to fire it back. Yo, y'all niggas is like the greatest side dish ever. Y'all niggas is like the best version of rice and peas. Like, when y'all gonna get in the y'all bag? That was misplaced. That was a mistake. The good sides go with everything.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna piss him off and make him get into side bag, where I'm gonna play nothing but features now, whoa.
I got those.
No,
I got a lot of those too.
No,
You
don't
can't
say
name a
that to
box
him.
that I can't check.
You don't say that to him. You don't say that.
But
to
that
him.
comes from underestimating your opponent and not being well versed and well prepared for your battle.
I'm not gonna say
That's
what,
all that
what
is,
my
bro.
final culmination is, because any of the people that really know me, y'all already know what
I
my
know.
final culmination
I
is.
know. I
And
know.
let me tell you, I better not never hear it again. Again. It's over for that. It's over. Hey, they can guess. It's silence, silence, silence. You know.
I know.
A few other people know. Some of y'all out there know. From now until I leave Earth, I never want to hear it again. It's been a recent argument in the last few years. Never again.
No, he went to kick a
It's over.
freestyle and got booed in New York. Come on, my nigga.
Yeah, that hurt me. I ain't gonna lie.
was
That
rough.
hurt me.
I ain't gonna hold you. And the crowd was mostly Harlem.
Yeah.
Like Fat Joe said, yo, Harlem was thick in the building, which we can all assume. And you got booed, my nigga.
That hurt.
That was bad.
If Jadakiss would have went over there and tried to kick a freestyle,
They'd have lost.
it would have been a church mouse peeing on cotton in that bitch. They would have been quiet, like, give me more, sir. Like, yo, that was a telltale right there.
I've only seen something
Listen,
like that happen one other
paid,
time.
I love Paid in Full like the rest of y'all. I do. I do.
Oh, man.
Look,
Yo, you stupid.
he up there still being funny.
Nah.
Because what it did was it made you just look at things in hindsight. Cam was funny on Suck It or Not. Cam was funny on
a bunch of shit.
Shake.
A bunch of shit.
Cam was funny on Oh Boy. Cam has been funny on mad shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we love it.
Mm-hmm.
But when it ain't funny, how you gonna fuck that girl?
No.
When she not laughing at your jokes, how you gonna get her? I saw the Cam video freestyling in front of the projects. The internet went crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
He killed it.
I know.
But then was your niggas that was tuned in for your freestyle. Now win the other audience, win the other crowd. It's easy to beat a nigga up from around your way.
Hey, the Knicks had home court advantage in 4 of the 7 games. Niggas gonna cheer. We did the Beacon. We sold out the Beacon, New York City. I'm from New York, New Jersey. Niggas gonna cheer.
Mm-hmm.
I've left town to go rap too. Ain't cheering. Different environment.
But no, that's my point. When you get booed
It's
at
different.
home,
Yeah.
he could have never expected that.
Like I said, I only seen this happen one other time.
Back to back, twice. He even was like, oh, shit.
But if you didn't expect that, then you have slept on New York. And if you slept on New York, it tells me you might not be
You
so
be
in tune
detached. Yeah, you
with
detached.
Yeah, but
New
it's
York.
certain people, Joe, that
like what?
you just
Like who? Like who
don't-
and like what? Like
No,
who
no,
and
I'm
like
just-
what?
I'm-
in New York City, like who and like what?
yeah, nigga, you're not gonna ever. If somebody was to tell me last week,
Nigga, I've watched the-
Cam can get booed in New York, I wouldn't believe
I've
that.
seen Patrick Ewing get booed in New York. What are we talking
I'm
about?
talking about Cameron Giles, bro. I'm saying that he's on the list. That's like somebody saying the LOX could get booed in New York. Or Hove could get booed in Brooklyn. Like, no, you just don't expect that to ever happen. It sounds very far-fetched if somebody say it. Like, yeah, whatever. That's never gonna happen.
If you've never put yourself in the mind of having to perform in front of different audiences. We watched not even too long ago, we watched Drake get booed. We watched Drake come out as a surprise guest on Tyler the Creator's Festival, I think that was.
Yeah, I believe it was.
And have a slew of hits to do. I would have loved to be there. And they booed that nigga right off the stage.
But
Know what
Joe,
I said?
but Joe,
Let me finish.
go
Know
ahead.
what I said sitting at home? Boy, they fucked that up. I would have loved to see that show. But guess what? They wasn't there to see that. So we booing.
But even with that wasn't in Toronto.
Good point.
Drake walk on the stage at anybody's show in Toronto. They're not doing that. That's what I'm saying. This is home.
That's a difference.
This is home where you are considered a legend.
You're right.
That does not happen.
In a Harlem thick crowd.
It don't happen, period.
That's true. Bronx.
Like I
thick
said, the only
crowd,
other
yeah.
time I've seen this happen was in Philly. And Cassidy got booed in Philly, and I would never have thought that would happen.
I watched Kobe Bryant get booed
Cassidy,
in Philadelphia.
Yeah, because he played for the Lakers.
He played for the.
He's not Philly. He's not a Philly native. He's not a kid that grew up in Philly. Nigga grew up overseas and came to.
It's different.
It's different.
It's
Joe.
different.
Kobe Bryant wasn't
It's
getting
not
it in the
different
mud
to me.
in
It's
Philly.
different.
It's different. This nigga
I didn't
Cam.
put Philly on the map.
This
I
nigga
didn't-
Cam
I
was
wasn't-
born,
check this
bred,
out.
scratched,
You was
clawed
outside. I
in New
hate to
York
keep
City.
going back to this time and these arguments. But you were outside when Jay versus Nas was happening.
Mhm.
Both from New York.
Mhm.
So both audiences from New York. And while New York is a dot on a piece of paper, it was big enough to where you could feel the divide, right?
Mm-hmm.
When 50 and Cam had their phone, and when 50 and Cam had their phone call, when 50 and Styles had his phone call, I can name mad times where two of the biggest New York acts ever went at it and could feel the divide here. I was listening to I might have been Puff or one of them that was involved in the Big Pac shit when that was going on. They was recently telling a story. It might have been C's, I don't remember. And they were saying when that shit was going on, oh, it was Puff. And they went to the club and Hit 'Em Up would come on. That shit was so fucking powerful that we had to tell them to cut that shit off because New York niggas was playing Hit 'Em Up and blah, 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 blah. What I'm saying is, yeah, you home. It could happen at home.
You just don't expect it to happen at home. That's all I'm saying. So, and to certain names. Shit, we could go, people booed. I remember fucking John 50 Boat was from Queens. And 106 entire crowd in New York booed the shit out of Ja.
You've seen people's audiences turn on.
Yeah, absolutely. This was like but this is different. I don't know how to. Yeah, this is a Harlem thick crowd. You are the home. I don't want to say favorite. They kind of were the favorite.
They might have been the favorite.
They were.
This was different to see this happen, bro. That's all I'm saying. This right here, you don't see every day.
Okay, but listen to this. The night went how it went. So by the time this point happened to the battle, we was done keeping score.
What none he could have did.
However,
leave.
However, if it was freestyle time and your lead MC, who many people have as a killer, who looks great and has a great slew of hits, walks to the front of the stage, grabs the mic, and says, I said, yo. No beat, no music, no nothing. You expect that to happen?
No.
I'm not talking about what he expected now. Now I'm talking about what you expected. Did you expect what you got from him at the tip of that stage to happen? No.
He ain't look
no,
short.
no,
He ain't even
no.
really look
Just
short
say no.
either.
No.
Just say no.
No,
the answer's no.
Of course not.
The answer's
Of course
no.
not.
For me, the answer is no. However, if Fantastic Four Cam steps in the front of that stage and says, I said yo, you're listening. And something's coming. It's happening.
Agreed.
Like,
he looked too cool. He ain't even really look.
he's a legacy act, man. Yeah. Everybody that participates in this is a legacy act, but you got to get with the people that, and I'm done talking about this now. I'm just talking about, I'm opening it up. You got to get with people that still actually want to do music or just want to be involved in music or look like they care about music or like I'm retired, but deep down somewhere in here, there's passionate bones about music. Mm-hmm. Like we can't have these talks where I just don't get up about music. Cam just didn't look like that. I'm not trying to guess what was in his heart, but he did not look like.
That's kind of what I've been saying the entire show. It came off as, I don't really care about this.
It came off as paid in full. The nigga
did
that
you
was
fine? I'm
taping
here.
himself,
Cool.
fucking his girl.
Did you watch the whole Fat Joe shit?
The whole what Fat Joe?
Recap.
Shit he did.
Yeah.
Well, how long was it? I saw a bunch of clips.
47 minutes.
It was long.
Like yeah.
47 minutes.
That shit was hilarious.
He said Cam was about to leave. He said Cam was on his way out the door when Jim and them niggas was going to the stage. Cam was leaving.
He said that?
He said that. He said Cam was leaving till he heard the nigga Michael Buffer and all of them start saying the Dipset da-da-da-da. He turned around. That's why he was late. Remember, Cam came after Jim and them to the stage. Fat Joe said the nigga was leaving. He said, yo, I think they call this the tea. I'm going to give y'all some tea. This is my Jopra moment.
No, I better not find out. That's true.
That's what he said. He said, yo,
I got to hear it myself. I got to hear that myself.
Pause.
No, we ain't got to pause because I don't really want to hear it.
Yo, he
like,
said
I don't want to hear him say that.
That puts a lot of things in
That's going to change. That's going to change my view on a lot.
Yo, I told you he did not want to be there.
He said, yo, Cam was leaving. He said Cam was leaving.
That's all I've been saying.
He said, yo, this is what they call it, the tea. I'm going to give y'all some tea.
This nigga's whole demeanor was like, yo, I don't want to be here. Yeah. I don't want to do this shit. I don't even fuck with nobody here.
I thought you saw that. Yeah. He said Cam.
Which is the other and it's supposed to be going on tour.
Remember Cam came late. Jim and them was already on stage. And niggas was like, where the fuck is Cam? Cam came after all of them. He said, yo, the nigga was leaving. He was about to leave.
There's some things in hip-hop that Joe will never want to hear again.
I feel you. That's disheartening, if true.
No, it's true.
No, that's true.
No, it's true. See, that's why I love verses, man. This shit was beautiful. Like, Dipset versus the LOX, home
in Manhattan,
home in you was home.
This wasn't.
They was in the garden.
Despite it being a bloodbath, it was beautiful.
To me, it was beautiful. It was. No,
and I like the fact that they could do all the wild, taking off bandanas, kicking each other, doing all that shit, and still hug it up and piece it up at the end and all that shit.
The sportsmanship that was shown from both sides, the camaraderie that was shown on both sides. They have a tour coming.
What
It's a
congrats?
So that's a
crazy
different
tour.
level to me, though, where you can
Crazy
talk
tour.
shit to each other and about each other for weeks on end and go on stage and do shit that would normally end up in a fight. But we still cool, man. It's all,
We all
it's all
grown.
you know
That's
what
what
I'm
that
saying?
is.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah.
We're all mature adults.
A lot
We
of
know
a
what
lot of
this
the
is. This
younger
is the
internet
business.
generation get offended by one little thing. You know
They're
what I'm
not
saying? Like
younger
Like
generation
we don't really
understand.
have a personal beef though. Like,
Styles
we don't really
said
have
we
a
talked
personal
about
beef.
this prior.
We said we was
we're
gonna
gonna
get chippy, we was gonna get petty.
Ain't gonna be nobody inviting to no manhood.
They said
We're not gonna say none of
as long
that.
as nobody says "suck my dick," which I like. I love that rule because it's
That's
such
right.
it's
You
such
know?
a New York rule.
Yes, it is. That's some New
It's
York
such a New
shit.
York rule.
Yeah.
You don't invite
Yo,
nobody
as
to
long
your
as
dick.
nobody says "suck my dick," say whatever you want.
right.
Why is that such a thing in New York?
That's very disrespectful as a man.
I
yo.
know it is, but
That's like spitting on
That's
somebody.
not getting
That's
me to
right
fight
up
you.
there.
Let me just tell anybody out there: you can tell me suck a dick all you want. That's not getting me to come out of my character and fight you. But I understand New Yorkers.
Depending on where it is.
In
and
New
how it's
York,
said.
that's like it's never getting me to do nothing. I'm not gonna suck dick.
It's gonna take a lot more than words to
yeah,
get me
it's
to do
going.
anything.
I'm not that
To be
nigga.
honest with you,
I'm
words ain't
what-
gonna do it.
I'm a little more cerebral than that. Me, but I respect the niggas that's not.
and I don't know
I
who
get
is
it.
and who ain't, so
I
I'm
get
not
it.
gonna
Yeah,
play
yeah,
with
yeah.
you niggas.
I get it, but that ain't something I even run around saying a whole bunch.
Word.
Like, that ain't. But probably because I'm from New York.
Right.
Do people really say that out of town a lot?
Yes. Women say it.
Men say it too.
No,
No,
New
women
York
say it
women,
all the time,
New York
man.
women say it like, "How was your day?"
Yeah.
They say it like, "How was your day?" and they don't care about
they
your
don't care.
response.
Word.
Suck my dick. You don't have a dick. And then yeah, but you ain't got one neither. You bitch. Whoa. All right, yo. I love you.
You're right.
I love you.
Start
I
with
don't
love.
even get how you. Yeah, we gotta unpack how arguments happen sometimes, man. You ever try to stop the argument? Be like, yo, I love you. Why are we doing this to each other? And
And that just turn it up more.
yeah,
That's like a trigger.
yo, I love you being a trigger. You got to trigger me.
Don't tell me calm down. Like, yo, yeah, that's a calm down moment.
Because then you'd be done showed so much restraint at some point. It's like, you know what, bitch?
And then when that door open,
Come on, moving on. I'm sitting there and I'm watching the LOX versus Dipset, two historically great groups for me. I want to take it off of my consumer critique mode and just really love and appreciate the LOX and Dipset. And not just the LOX and Dipset, but where we sit at the front of 2021, how we got to receive this hip-hop shit, right? Like, this started at 2 turntables and a mic. And we got 2 of our most grittiest, grimiest, streetiest groups up there coming through Apple TV talking about let's not fuck up the bag. We got a tour to go
For the
on.
world.
Word.
We're streaming in front of everybody, and everybody gets to feel the essence of New York. That was crazy to me on a Tuesday night in 2021 as I'm watching this, right? And then I'm like, wait, these guys are the vets. They the OGs.
exactly.
And then that got crazy to me as I was watching it. Cool. And then Wednesday morning came and I was hungover from a euphoric high.
I was hungover both ways because I was sipping by the time that shit came on.
Yeah, really.
Dark liquor in the system.
All I was doing was reading comments and everybody's appreciation of Jadakiss and the LOX.
Right, they
and
said
everybody's
Jadakiss. They said his streams, just Jadakiss, his streams are up like
200%.
something percent.
200%.
He has 5 albums in the Apple top 200 now.
As they should be.
Yeah, that's nuts.
As he should. So Wednesday, I'm still on the euphoric high from the Verzuz battle. Thursday night, the Kanye stream comes on. Oh, man. And he came out late, so I didn't get to it until it was already in motion.
Same.
Oh, so y'all didn't catch it from the beginning.
Not from
No.
the top. No. I was watching something else.
I have things to do.
I was watching the Hall of Fame game. And
I was
then I
watching
had
the-
the other TV up.
I was watching the
Waiting for him to step
Romeo doc on HBO,
had
which is
to-
great.
I had the OnlyFans screen on screen up where you could see her popping that pussy and see a whole nother chick popping pussy at the same time. Had that on-
OnlyFans 3-way.
Had that
You
on
got
my
picture in picture?
Yeah, on OnlyFans, and you can put it on your TV too. Sorry, yay. Sorry.
Wait, Joe, you streaming the OnlyFans to your TV?
How you watch it?
Don't. I'm just asking you.
Wait, you don't?
I don't have OnlyFans.
You just
bro.
keep looking at your girl?
Yeah.
Why? Look at y'all. Why all y'all keep looking at your girl?
What we supposed to look at, Joe?
All right.
Only
For the rest of the podcast, I'm gonna give you my OnlyFans, so you could just get a little whiff You can take a look at. I'm gonna just go right to purchase. Here. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I don't need your purchase.
We'll pod.
Joe.
Yeah, just
I
go
don't
ahead.
need your purchase.
You keep looking
man.
at your girl.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm cool.
Look
I
at
don't
what Z doing. Look. You don't want to see what. Look.
I don't need to see.
So I gave Rosa a little purchase the other day. She came bless the pod. Let me see what she doing in the shower. No, yeah. No. Once you hit the little swipe screen, press play. Y'all don't want to.
I don't know.
What's up with y'all?
I don't know how to maneuver.
It's a
I've
big
never
button
been on
right there. That's a
only-
play button. Here, go ahead, man. Go ahead, live.
Your thing came on.
Y'all just keep looking at y'all. Oh, you can look there too. Yeah, there we go. Let me switch the little swipe screen for you.
Man,
Stupid.
yo,
Press
you got
play.
a problem, bro.
There we go, man. Hit the little play
Just
button.
hit the button right
Make
there.
it big for you. There you go.
Make it
Take a look. Now back to the LOX. Yo, so then Kanye shit comes on, right? As Ish looks at that, we don't even need you for this, Ish. We should just distract Ish while we go unpack
Yeah,
all,
we get to the
all the
Nas
music
part,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not that new shit. Yeah, I don't.
Listen, so the Ye shit comes on. I didn't catch it from the beginning.
Okay.
It was in motion when I caught it. And when I cut it on, boy, did it really make me appreciate just the journey of Kanye. I know maybe I sound cliche-ish right now. Maybe I sound corny and washed and trash. As someone who has been a critic of all that MAGA bullshit he was doing, right?
Same.
And maybe I am hypocritical here. But
We all are. I've been saying this.
But as I'm watching this culmination of who he is today, because all we have is our experiences here. And I said this last week on the pod too, man. Like, you got to take the good and the bad with people, or the yin and the yang with people. Like, to get rid of Kanye and all that he's provided means that you get rid of all that he's provided. And as a music lover, I would never want to say something like that.
Yeah.
To know who Kanye's influences are, who his inspirations are, he only reminds us every second he gets. Fucking Walt Disney and fucking Tesla and fucking Einstein and who's the other guy? Steve Jobs.
All of the greatest minds ever.
And we could laugh at him. Some people do. Not many people think on that type of
Wavelength.
yeah. So it's funny to a lot of people, but when you see things like the second listening party on Apple and the amount of attention paid to detail and the three separate rows,
production.
the three separate rows of people in the all black, the vests that say Donda, that I'm not really certain the correlation there, but I know there is one because we're dealing with Kanye. When you see just the different images on the screen, that's not even a screen. It looks like a sheet.
Yeah.
It looks like something just beautiful. When he exits the stage, rising up like some type of grandiose Hamilton display, like it made me think of him showing videos on against a brick wall on apartment buildings in New York City.
I remember that.
It made me think of the when he went and grabbed the mic from and said whatever he said about Beyonce when Taylor Swift was winning. It made me think of the Mike Myers interview. It just made me think of every Kanye moment. And it was just a very beautiful display of where he is and what he learned and got from all of those moments, presented in a very 2021 fashion to me. That's my main takeaway, is that as you sit and you observe and you consume and you monetize and you pay attention to what other people are doing, things that are working for them, things that may work for you, as you really try to get ingratiated with this new decade, because we're at the top of a new decade. Last year I spoke a lot about all the things that were changing, the transactionally and the stock and the world and the news and the pandemic and the government and the music, and everybody has to get reacclimated, readjusted. We have to relearn. We have to unlearn. We have to figure out how we want our next 10 years to look. And in terms of music, when I look and listen, it all sounds futuristic. It all looks futuristic. I'm watching the kids honor and praise the LOX, and I grew up on the LOX. I don't feel like I'm Melly Mel, but that's where we are today. I'm listening to Young Berg, Flip, Anniversary, and all these other R&B classics that I grew up on, and reintroducing them to the kids today. Like, that's important. I'm watching them. They did a new, what is it? Or Marvel, them nigga, they done redid some shit. Some shit they redid and remade and reintroduced, and now it's flying for the kids. And I'm like, yo, I imagine this is what our parents felt like raising us, right? Remember like when bell bottoms came back for a second and our parents were like, yeah, man, everything comes back.
Right.
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, but bell bottoms? That came back. That bull tie-dye is back. Like that. Like,
and it did it again.
the simulation just keeps repeating. And we don't know it because we weren't here for the previous
first time.
simulation.
Yeah, it's the
but
first time to a lot of people.
But looking at this verses and looking at Kanye and how he presented himself in the mask and just all of it, very current lyrics about where we are with the pandemic and COVID, and everything was just current. And then that led me right into a Nas album. Nas, who I first heard in 91-ish. I remember my first time hearing It Ain't Hard to Tell on the radio. Like, they had to play it in Mix Show after a war tour. Like, they played it after like a commercial smash, and they were breaking like a new record. And I was a kid, didn't even know I wanted to rap yet, listening, saying, what the fuck is he talking about? What's not hard to tell? That's what I remember from that. So for him to be the guy that, and that was 91-ish. And I said, damn, he kicked that decade off right. I didn't even pay attention to how he set off my decade back then. That won't fall on me this time. It's 2021, and Nas, the guy who we said can't pick a beat, the guy who we thought was over when Ether came out, was over. We counted him out time and time again. Not we, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like
The internet.
he is the person. I see the consistent point that you're making.
Yes.
I see what you're doing. I like that. He is the person, almost like Jadakiss going first with the freestyle. I know you got your whole catalog. Cool, y'all do what you're doing. Nas is almost taking the baton at the top of at the mid 2021 and saying, yo, this is what it looks like, y'all. Not for the drill niggas, not for the young niggas, not for the killer niggas, but for the people that understand this. Hey, here. This is what it's supposed to sound like.
Right here.
It don't matter that Nas is not the most lyrical Nas that we've ever heard right now. That don't matter.
Agreed.
Don't highlight it. Don't even stop. I shouldn't even said it. It don't matter. What him and Hit-Boy are doing together, and Hit-Boy made a mention of this. He said this. I would play the clip, but we cooking so much that I'm going to just keep going. He said it'd just be me and Nas in the studio. Only us. Not on Twitter. Not on Instagram, not our cliques, not our friends, not our entourages. It'd be me and bro, locked in.
That's dope.
He be rapping, and I be working on the beats.
That's dope.
And then we give this to you. We don't preview it. We don't hype it. We just give it to you. It's yours. That's what he said.
That's dope.
Very similar to what Jadakiss said on that stage to Cameron when he said, yo, I don't do Twitter. I don't do Instagram.
This is what I do right
I
here,
don't
nigga.
do the internet, period. I don't do the internet. That resonated with me because it resonates with me because I've always done the internet. I've always done the internet. And I was the guy that kept encountering the niggas like Kiss and that whole era that raised me because they didn't understand the internet. They didn't do it. What's he doing? And why is he talking? Shut the fuck up. He can rap. But shut the fuck up. They didn't get that, and they still don't get it. They don't live by that.
And they don't care. They don't care if they don't get it.
Yeah,
I'm going to do what I do.
Yeah.
And what I do,
And it worked for him.
and what I do, what I'm great at, will never not work. And that be my point about why it's Shut the Fuck Up week. You know how many arguments I've had about Lauryn Hill? I've had some on this podcast with niggas. Yo, she ain't a rapper. I don't see her as a rapper. She's a singer. But that album wasn't even rap.
It wasn't.
Okay.
Behold this.
Take that.
You're right.
But your favorites
But
can't do what she
somebody
do.
that can do that whenever they feel like it should be honored as that.
Yeah.
I don't care what they're doing. Michael Jordan went to play baseball.
Still Michael
Know
Jordan.
why? He wanted to play baseball. Hey, I don't like what's happening over here. The team, they was throwing, oh, my dad, I'm sick. I'm like, whatever went on. Nobody looked at Michael Jordan as a baseball player and said, oh, I'll try his chin on a basketball court. Like Lauryn Hill or doo-wop, come on, that thing, come on, that, killing me softly, the
Timeless
air
box.
in the sky, with his song. Why would you fall for that? That was one of them niggas I was talking at. Man, why would you fall for that? Whenever she feels like it, the score Lauren can show up.
No, before that, the nappy heads Lauren can show up.
Yes. That one. When nobody could rap but her.
Yeah.
Hey, it was only me in Jersey City who liked nappy heads. I was telling everybody, yo, you hear this? It sounded funny to
She
them.
gets busy.
But then that guy did that little cute ass little until
twist.
she's get going. Stupid me. I fell for it too. That's why this is student week. Like, even if you know you could get lost in the bullshit that's going on, because we surrounded by bullshit. I saw Lauryn Hill's name and said, great, we get to hear Lauryn Hill. Awesome. I wonder what she'll sing. It'll sound beautiful.
Thought it was gonna be a hook or something.
But I was excited about that.
Yeah. No,
I was
for sure.
excited.
Same.
I wasn't questioning it. So when Nas' first verse went off, and then I didn't hear a hook, and then the second verse came on, and I didn't hear a hook, I said to myself, Nas, no the fuck you didn't. You didn't fucking give me a Lauryn Hill vocal sample and then put featuring Lauryn. Hey, them other niggas can do that.
Right.
You can't. And before I could finish the sentence, I love being wrong. I love when you just gotta shut the fuck up. I was in my room and said, see, shut the fuck up. And then she went.
And she ain't stopped.
And then the first 8 stopped and she didn't stop.
No, she kept going.
And then the 16 stopped and she didn't
didn't
stop.
stop.
Then it got to 20 and she was still going. It got to 24, she was still going. And it was all making sense. It was all saying the same thing in a different way for the idiots. For us out here that question why she's not on time. She's not on time because she's busy.
Saving souls, I think.
That's what happens when somebody's not on time. They were doing something.
Yeah, me. I'll tell you that next time. It's like, nah, keep going.
You got to get the mail at some point, right? No?
Yo, go ahead.
You want to talk about mail?
Nah, I don't. Keep
Then
going.
don't interrupt me then.
You opened the door.
If you don't want to talk about mail, then
you
don't.
opened the
What's
door.
wrong, man?
Word.
I
you
was
was
talking
chilling.
about Lauryn
You
Hill.
was
No,
chilling.
it's L.
I got
Booty.
it. I got
Yeah,
it.
come on, man. Come on, man. So she was occupied with some things. Lauren came on and put on a masterclass clinic, and it somehow felt like the only verse that we needed to hear from her.
Yeah. Made
we
up for lost
we
time.
didn't need nothing else.
At 46 years old.
Yeah. And when she came on, I immediately got into the mind of Rhapsody. I immediately got into the mind of Jean Grey. I immediately got into the mind of all of these other lyrical miracle female phenomenal rappers and MCs when they're listening to one of the guy goats and you hear a girl goat come on, and I won't say handle things, but
Why not?
maybe not make you miss the previous voice. I wanted her voice to continue. I wanted her to keep going because you couldn't drive that point that she was making home enough. And for some of the people that did not hear it, she's saying it's all fucked up. All of it. Everything. Every last bit of it is fucked up. So much so, it could fuck you up. It fucked her up. That's what she's saying. She's saying it's so fucked up that the shit you could fucking, the hole that you dig, that you want someone else in, you could end up in it, somebody else. She's saying a lot, but the point is, it's all fucked up. she had to regain herself, and now that she did, she stands for the total opposite of all the shit that people say she should from music.
And I let y'all beat the shit out of me for 20 years.
I've taken it all.
For 20 years.
Quietly. It's hindered me in some areas. Y'all have complained about the most jovial shit ever.
20-something years, actually.
You take me for granted. You've always taken me for granted. I don't feel like you deserve me. You do not have me. Nas is my man. So that's why I'm here now. But I'm leaving again. She's a killer, man.
She is. Always has been, always will be.
I don't know who out there. There was a lot of y'all out there that didn't seem to understand that this woman is a stone cold killer.
Put your hand down.
He said it was a lot of y'all out there.
I'm in a secret place. I mean, a sacred space. Yo, don't look for me. Don't worry about it.
I'm good.
I ain't thirsty to show y'all. Y'all don't need to feel me. I'm around. But nah.
Now,
I got to get her birth chart.
y'all tease me all the time.
I got to get that girl's
Right.
birth chart.
Because I don't know these nung niggas. This is where I was raised.
I feel you. Me too. Me too.
You want to get on the pod and talk this all day? I'm here.
No, we want.
I don't want to afford. I don't.
We want to appeal to somebody.
I don't want to.
We'll give it a moment.
I know. I'm just saying. Look, nigga, you want? Yeah.
Play moments next.
Hey,
Speaking about giving it a moment.
Hey, Scream Man. Yeah, but that's kind of what I mean about it being like shut the fuck up week, man. Right? Like, I said I need this woman's birth chart. You gave me the month she was born. Nah, I needed more. So the Kanye stream went off.
I'm not going to ish on this. I'm not going to ish.
Then why'd you do it?
I'm sorry.
Then why'd you do it?
I'm sorry.
The Kanye stream went off abruptly, and I just got the words, "This show has ended" on the bottom of my screen, and the screen was black. But I was so blown away that I just stared at the black screen for the next, who knows how long it was. But when I looked up, it was past 12. And I said, oh, all right. Let me go see what Nas is doing. But I know this crazy nigga ain't dropping Kanye. So I go in and Nas is out. And I go play track one. The musician in me, when I hear track one, I kind of know what you're doing with the front of your album, if you know how to make an album. And I said, all right, it's cool. Second song was cool. Third song was cool. It was sounding like a really, really, really great follow-up to King's Disease. Mm-hmm. And you got to track 4, and I was really happy to hear EPMD. Mm-hmm. I was even happy to hear M there, because I know how much he adores EPMD and Nas. So much so that he went on and did all of that shit that he did there. And we'll save that for another time. But Rare came on, and I said, oh, okay. And then, the Vibe came on, and I said, okay. But then Store Run came on.
That's the turning point.
Yeah, right there.
Yep.
So you're telling me, listen, from Store Run.
Because mind you, after the Vibe, I was tired. It was late at night. The Kanye shit just went off. My brain ain't right. Your ears hear differently at nighttime than they do in the morning.
Absolutely.
I know that, so I don't want to hear some shit with my nighttime ears. I want to hear what it sound like. So after the Vibes, I was going to bed, really. Maybe after Store Run, I was like, all right, let me put this up. And then Moments came on.
That is the song.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't cut it off after that. Even as tired and exhausted as I was, there was no way that I was turning it off after Moments. I don't know what bag Nas and Hit-Boy are in right now, but something tells me they probably got 2 more of these albums in the tuck somewhere or just on the tip of their tongue.
They probably got beats picked out, at least. Little concept behind it.
It seems like this little shindig here could run for a few more projects.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be mad at all.
Keep it going.
When I first looked at the track list, I was shocked that he gave us this many songs. By the time I got to the end, Nas is good. I had to go back and check where I was at the track list. I was mad it was the last song. Wait, why is this over? No. Please don't end. Don't end here. I just told Ice on the way here, they lucky I ain't get that beat. There's a few beats they lucky I ain't get. Nas is Good is one of them. What a great beat to end your project.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what a great way to end your shit, yo. Let me just, give me a beat where I can talk some shit, remind niggas I've been better than them for my whole life. And then let's name it, I'm good. Yo, man, my hat's off to Hit-Boy. My hat's off to Nas. To be around this long, to be great that long, and have to fucking figure out new ways to be great because the world just knows you as great. We only hold you to the bar of yourself. So to figure out new ways to be dope and it work.
I'm really happy. It seems like he found his inspiration again, because for a while there, it seemed like he wasn't really interested in making music, particularly outside of a verse here or there, something like that.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, Nas is so up, like just with investments and all that type of shit. Like, I don't think he hear him
to be passionate about.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, to still hear him go into these records with some passion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, niggas I could be off rap. Right. I'm not thinking about rap.
Right.
But I'm still doing it and at a high level, and I'm making good albums.
Right. And they're being received.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. And this is a Joe thing. I'll work on it in the future. I'll lose respect for you if you don't have that.
Have what? The passion?
That passion.
To put out a good project, right?
However that passion.
Because he don't need the money.
However that passion is. He didn't need
the money.
He didn't need to put out a good album for me. Like when when 3 Stacks pop out every once in a blue to rap, it sounds like, oh.
I missed y'all.
Oh. Got it. Point taken.
Yeah.
You can go back and go away.
Play the flute. Just Lauryn, come back and do that every so often.
Yeah. Lauryn, when she popped up, it don't matter. We didn't hear from her. We ain't heard from you. Her tone, what she was saying, what she was passionate about getting out there, that felt like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I got it. What I'm saying was missing from Duke at that Verzuz was passion.
Passion.
Yes.
No, I was going to say that.
100%.
I was going to say that.
And it showed.
It looked like he was just up there to get a check.
And that is nasty to me. Like, for me. I'm not talking about them. I'm just saying overall. Mm-hmm. Nas is rumored to be involved in what was that? Red Robin? What's the name of that little app?
Shit. Robin Hood.
Red Robin Hood. Robin Hood. He said he put a 5 cent in 2009. And now this shit is like, yeah. Huh?
Coinbase, too.
Coinbase.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a different one.
Robin Hood, too.
No, it's a different one. That's a different one. I'm talking about Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, too.
So Coinbase, too.
Mm-hmm. Damn,
he's in on all that shit.
Nas was in on the ring.
But forget about that.
What do you say?
Think about you.
He was the one of
think about you
of crypto.
Think about you. Don't do it. Let's not even remember what he said about that. But think about all of you.
Right.
200 million up.
Hard to be
You're not rushing to build a house.
Yeah.
You're not rushing to mix some shit.
Yeah, I ain't thinking about no sneakers.
And you damn sure ain't going to sell no sneakers.
Nah.
But if you did, better be a real nice house. You'd be passionate about that house. You'd feel differently about this house. You put your time to decide to go do this fucking house.
A hammer couldn't see me.
Ish.
What the fuck you talking about?
Nah.
A hammer, MC hammer, Armin hammer. None of the hammers are gun.
No bullshit.
I'm just saying, man, that shit is impressive.
Nah, it's
like when I talk about things that deserve more applause but won't get it, it's shit like that. It's not that the album is so amazing. Shout out to Raven for taking the photo for the album cover. It's not just that it's only the album being so amazing. It's that everything in life is so amazing. Mm-hmm. And that should come out. Well, it did come out.
Yeah, it did.
It did come out. And it sounds like it. Round of applause for Nas. Congratulations to him and Hit-Boy.
Yeah, you just made me feel bad, yo. I'm gonna go listen to Nas album today.
You should.
You should. I'm gonna tell you why you should.
I'm gonna go buy Nas album today.
No. He should. He really should, because he's a fan of that rap. That's why. That's why I say you should. Like you said, the Lauryn Hill, this is the rap I grew up in. This is my bag right here.
But my thing is this with Ish. And not just with Ish. Me, period. I'm not never trying to coerce music on somebody. Like, music is subjective. That's one of the beautiful things about it. Mm-hmm. My conversation with Ish, because he's grown and been outside, is fuck Nas music. Looking at Nas, though, because we've been outside long enough to just... where what he did should just be applauded. Fuck, let's hate all his music.
No. And they two totally separate.
Yeah.
conversations.
Yes,
Look,
I want to separate them.
dog.
They should be separate.
I'm a Laker fan.
They should be separate.
I don't like LeBron James as a basketball player. It's not my. He all right. Like, I mean, he's good. Pardon. Let me take that back. He's great. But no. But he's not my cup of
Laker
tea
privilege.
as a basketball player.
Okay.
Now, cut that off. LeBron James as a black man in 2021 damn near gets the Malcolm X award from me. Right? Like, you can't have a bigger voice. You could not have used your platform damn near in a better way and still maintained all the greatness on the court that he has. Mm-hmm. It's hard to come by.
Right.
Again, I wasn't around for Jim Brown, right?
Right.
But LeBron James, as a black man in America, fam, I'm a stan of that. Right? But as a basketball player, he's not my guy. Okay. Kobe's my guy. So Nas, as a black man coming from where we come from, my nigga, you got to take your hat off to him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He intellectually is kicking ass in the world.
Absolutely.
Right? So, again, like, it ain't just rap. It ain't just music. Nah. You want
I'm
some
ahead of the curve.
You want some seed money?
All this new shit.
Yeah.
I'm here.
I'm in the first round.
Right. I'm in the first round.
Right? I'm in the
everything.
first round of the investments. Take this. So, you got to applaud that. And, again, y'all know me. I'm the investor guy. I'm the finance guy. So, again, that's one thing that has nothing to do with the music side.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, after it was written, it was a decline for me.
Same.
Right?
I was the same way.
Nigga come out with a Nas project, I'll be like, oh, all right.
You got a lot of heat.
What's heat?
Life is Good was a phenomenal album.
Yeah, but see, look, but again, to Ish's point, because I'm the same way. Life is Good was what, 2012? 13?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
It was written was
96?
96, yeah.
No, it was written but was never told.
It was 96.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, because I'm the same way. After it was written, I give
So
you a
you talking
couple off
about
of Stillmatic, and then Life is Good.
Stillmatic was dope, too.
And then, but then it's Life is Good to
Y'all
me.
being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Y'all
No,
just
we're
skipping
not.
over I Am.
I
We're
Am was
not
dope, too.
Oh. It was
Again.
all I Am is dope.
I agree. And actually, going back, I said this before many years ago on the podcast, but going back to Nostradamus had a lot of heat on it, too.
That's
I'm-
where you
yeah,
get on
you
your own
move.
with that one.
Yeah.
It was heat on there.
There was some heat
but
on there.
I understand the
I'm talking about
criticism that
overall
came. Is all.
project.
So
Projects
when you
that-
start talking about heat from somebody that's a top 5 in a lot of people's bag, if you got 14 songs, you can't give me 3 fire.
On Nostradamus? Yeah, you can.
I'm just giving you an example. I don't know Nostradamus. I know the songs. I know some of the hits on there, but I'm just saying when you are considered a top 5 rapper of all time, if you got a project that got 15 songs on it and 3 of them are fire, you are slowly getting out of the top 5.
I wouldn't take you out the top 5,
Nigga, you shooting 20% from the field.
but I would just take that project. Would not be considered a good project to me.
Got you.
It doesn't affect your top 5 status.
If there's if there's any hip hop list out there that don't have Nas as a top 10 MC of all time, then I'm never talking to you. Never.
I'm with you.
Not ever.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Top 5, I give you a pass. There's a lot of great niggas. A lot of great niggas. Getting to 10 without Nas, I won't stand for it.
See, my beef with everybody
It's doable.
when it comes to the all-time
For
list
some.
is a lot of people overlook that word time
For some,
when they say all-time. Like, you have to have some longevity.
you get to
in
10
it.
right now without
Yeah.
naming Nas.
Me, Antoine? J-Pac, Big.
See,
Let him go, please.
I'm going to take Big out.
Why?
He's top
No,
10.
leave him. That's
He's top
3.
10. He's
That's
not.
3.
No, he's not in my top 5. I was just going to go to 10 for you.
Well, yeah, I'm not putting him in any
Okay.
order. I'm just saying name
All right.
10. It
All right,
don't
cool.
matter.
So
J,
Jay-
Big, Pac.
J, Big, Pac, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane,
Kane.
KRS-One, Cool G Rap.
Cool G Rap. Chuck D. Ice Cube.
No. Ice Cube. Oh, yeah, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
face.
Face, Drake, Kanye. That's 11.
Kanye don't go before Nas.
Yes, he does. To me.
Wait, what do you when you say? See, this is what loses me when you say a
Kanye and
list like
Drake
that.
was his 10 and 11.
I could keep going. I was just.
How many can you get to without naming Nas? I'm saying, but so you're saying that would you have him in your top 15? Would you have him in your top 20? Like,
see, but
that's what I'm trying to get
even
at.
this exercise right here, I think, is informative. That makes sense for Ish, to me, in my brain. Like, how
Coogee Rap's not gonna be in the niggas.
music.
Coogee Rap's not gonna be in the niggas top 10 because I'm 45.
That's what I said.
Niggas
He's
don't
already
understand
in
who
my top
Coogee
10.
Rap is.
That's
right?
what I was telling y'all before.
Ice Cube.
Me and
Nigga, I was
Parks
in
were saying.
9th grade. I was in 9th grade when fucking Ice Cube left NWA.
So it's a travesty that you went from Cool G Rap to Drake and Kanye.
No, because you can't. I'm still around.
I know, but you just skipped a large section that
I was just. Shooting,
I don't know if you
listen,
can even
I'm
skip
shooting.
without.
I'm shooting off the top of my head. I'm just shooting off the top of my head. I'm just saying. You can't ignore what Drake has done in hip hop.
Of course not.
Back to our conversation last week. You can't ignore what Drake has done in hip hop. Again, but I was around when Death Certificate dropped. I was around when Predator dropped. I was around. Niggas don't know Ice Cube. They think Ice Cube is fucking Friday Ice Cube.
Right.
They don't know that nigga gets busy
Yeah, he does.
and
The
has
best of all
gotten
time.
busy for a very long time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Niggas,
but about-
niggas don't. I was driving to college. I was in college, nigga, when the Diary was out.
Yeah, but you know what happened 2 years after Death Certificate?
Predator came out.
Yeah, Illmatic came out.
That's a good timeline, my nigga.
But that's why I'm so amazed that
Fam.
that's the only reason I'm pointing
Dog.
out you going from
I
this
can
to this.
sing.
You naming that shit. All of it is
Listen,
that shit.
You skipped is what he.
No.
It's
He
a big
got-
skip
no,
right
all right,
there.
no. He has 13 albums.
But see, that's my question. Is
13 albums.
When you ask, when you
I
say
didn't even
all
mean to
time,
get us in this type of fight.
it's
No,
cool.
it's
No,
not
I
a
just,
fight.
but I want to clear something up because I'm trying to understand when y'all say all time. Listen, what are you saying? Rapping ability all time? Are you saying just rapper? Just meaning I can make a song, an album. I am just career. What are you saying? Because that matters.
I think it all comes into play, right? So let me give you an example. Joe, let's say Joe, right? Joe can out rap 90% of these niggas.
Way more than 90.
I'm gonna give you 90. Yeah, all right, more than 90.
97,
This is my, and I'm not saying that
97% I can
95
out-rap.
he can out rap.
The other 3%,
Joe can out rap 95% of these niggas.
y'all gonna have to
Joe
come
can't
with y'all
create
best
an
too,
album
goddammit.
like some of these niggas.
That's
not true.
No, that's true.
No, it's my personal.
true.
It's my opinion.
Mine too.
I know. I'm
Stay out of my opinion.
I know. I'm telling both of y'all it's not true.
No,
How you
okay.
can't tell us our opinions ain't true?
So
I can.
again, I can't put
I
a
can.
Joe fam. I can't put a Joe album on and make it to Virginia. Me. Right? And that's why I give Jay-Z the props that I give Jay-Z, because Jay-Z's lyrical and musical at the same time. It's a lot of niggas that can rap their ass off, but the music won't grab you. It's a lot of niggas that got dope music, i.e. Dipset. The music is amazing. The lyrics ain't gonna do nothing for me.
Okay.
I don't want to hear pewters putin'. I don't want to hear that, nigga. You get what I'm saying? So again, it's a lot of components when it comes to music.
This conversation is triggering to me.
Well, we don't want.
Hold on. I want to hear. Wait. I really want to hear.
Right. So
you
back
finish
to
this
Ice's point, I think that when you start talking about a top 10 of all time, you got to incorporate the music and the lyrical ability. Because if it wasn't lyrical ability, and Joe's my friend,
Right.
Joe would be higher up the list.
Now my
AZ would be
question
up
to
the
that-
list.
My question to that is, and this is the part that always loses me when everybody. I agree with you 100%. I treat it when I say all time list, I look at it like 2K sliders, and there's a slider for everything. So that one artist who is all the sliders are all the way up to me is Hove, which is why he is undeniably the greatest of all time for hitting every check mark.
Indeed.
Now, when I always say when you're talking all time, the word time has to count too. Since we talk it all time, you have to have some longevity. So to me, that disqualifies Big and Pac.
No, it don't disqualify Pac.
To me,
it
it
disqualifies
to
Big.
me.
You can't disqualify Pac because Pac has more albums than niggas that are
There was a
around.
bunch of stuff that
I'm not disqualifying either one because what they both accomplished by the time they were 25
I'm
years
not
old.
gonna disqualify either one of them based on what you said, because time matters. Big still gets played.
And Big still has his songs has less.
They both still get
lasted
played.
They
the test of
both
time.
get played. They stand the
That's a good
test
point.
of time.
That's a good point.
They both are great. Were greater.
But
at
I could
the
say
time
them
of
passing
death.
helped that.
At 25 and
Honestly,
26, they were greater than niggas that are living.
You can't say that.
Yes, you can say that.
Well, you can say what? What is
Big
that?
said it himself. You're nobody if somebody kills you. Like, yo,
And Ice.
you're
I was
passing.
I was outside in 95. I was outside in 96 and 97 and 98.
So was I.
And that nigga was getting played
Yes, he was.
on the radio.
I am
immensely.
agreeing, but we don't know. They were never given the chance to fall off, is what I'm
That's
saying.
true.
We don't know that today,
I don't care for that.
Big's not Craig Mack. No disrespect, rest in peace.
I'm still not over Ish argument about my album making. But
That's all I was trying to say. Like,
I'm
people
not
that
disagreeing
that
with you.
give you 1-2 albums.
I agree with
and
that.
then,
I
you
agree
know,
with again. I agree with.
But there's been
Ice.
plenty of people
Big's not in my top 5. I didn't even mention Big in the 10.
yes, you did.
You did.
did,
I
but
took
it's
him out.
fine.
It was
You
three.
did.
We put him back. We put him back.
No, you did put him back.
But again, like Big is not in my top 5 rappers.
Like I always say,
He's in mine.
if God forbid had Nas passed after it was written,
He'd be the best
he'd
ever.
be the greatest rapper ever.
He might be
no
the best
question.
Ever. He might be the best ever.
And that is the
He might be the best rapper ever.
ever. And it wouldn't be a question.
Excuse me. I agree with that.
Y'all keep changing the goalposts on how you judge the greatest rapper ever.
No, again, I'm just.
How-
If Nas
how-
died after it was written, and y'all are taking the same rules that y'all just applied to Hove about why he's the greatest ever, about check boxes and having seen him perform in every arena, then the two can't be true.
No, Joe, what I'm saying is if Nas, I'm not saying in my book, I'm saying that
Okay.
a lot of people will immediately, no, Nas is the greatest. Nas is the greatest off of that. Jay,
You know why Jay
Beat
is the
time.
greatest? And I don't want to make this a fucking
Man, say what you say.
slob knobbing affair.
you just call it like it is.
But it's still like y'all just said. It's back to Royce and checking boxes.
He
Jay
checks
is
every
the
box.
greatest
Every
because
box.
he checked all the boxes, and when there were no more boxes, he made up boxes. He makes up boxes. Jay has been the best with no label, with no money to make an album, while his competition was making Illmatic with fucking Q-Tip and everybody else.
And Large Professor. And
He's been a killer. He's had to battle. He's had to sell records after DMX sold records.
Mm-hmm.
Now you had to make an album when there was money. Now you had to make the street song. Could he make a girl record? Can you make that lyrical shit become a fucking single somehow?
and you were.
Hey,
you
wait.
were actually able
No,
to-
we got a way
Yeah,
longer
yeah,
list than
come on,
this. He was
come on.
great. He was great in a
Come on.
group.
Come with it.
He was great.
Trendsetter.
Great.
Trendsetter.
He was
culturally. Yeah, like you can't say
Even
that.
that. That's like
Then
when
it
you're
was-
talking
then-
all time.
then
you
it was
gotta
time
do
to-
all
Only
of that.
here would we start a Nas conversation and end up on how great Hov is.
No, I'm just my nigga.
Aggressive.
In hip hop today, Jay-Z's done everything minus break dance and do graffiti.
No, JD. No,
Like,
no,
why you done them shits too?
no.
Yo, Nas,
I'm gonna keep it
Nas
real with
spot
you.
in the top 5 for me is cemented.
Same.
I don't argue it.
Same.
Like,
No one is
Jay-Z
as good.
Jay-Z's,
I don't argue it.
and I'm not
Poetically,
putting that out.
it's
Jay-Z's
not-
I'm
done
just
everything
saying
but that.
why Hove is number one, why Pac is at the top of my list for me. You put those two dudes in front of everything there was to be in front of, and they just
Withstood it.
survived.
They withstood it.
Like Hove went and got his masters back, was in the group, had to find talent, had to
Right.
A&R or some shit, had to fucking be the president or some shit, had to think of how to sell records before the record came out. How do I adapt to the streaming? Like, it's just been faced with it all and it's conquered. So he's the best. We don't talk about him anymore.
Yeah, I don't even get him in the conversation no more.
Pac, same for me. And after that, we could talk about chop it up however y'all want to chop it
Nigga,
up.
Pac got like 15 albums. He died at 25.
Pac was in a group, went
Bruh,
to jail,
that
out of group,
says
solo,
something.
demos, battling, hit records, girl records. The
That says
bitches
I
love me, the
recorded
Nas did
niggas
a lot
love
of
me.
that shit too.
That's what that
No.
says.
Yeah,
That
he
says
did.
I
He was in
recorded
a
a
group.
lot.
You right.
That's what it says.
Ice.
I got 300 Chris
Stop
Brown
it.
songs
Stop
right now.
what?
Stop it,
Tupac Shakur has arguably
The
three
Firm
classic
versus Thug
albums.
Life? Or Outlaws?
Oh, I was saying Digital Underground.
Oh, okay.
And Outlaws and Thug Life.
Right.
I
He was in
wasn't
3
counting
groups.
Outlaws, but I was saying Digital Underground. I'm not counting the Firm. I'm not giving Nas the Firm as a group. Niggas put one album out and never rapped together again, and that was put together. Hell no.
You right?
Dre, Foxy, AZ, and Nas, no. But that is a group.
It's,
It's a group.
and that album's good.
Yeah, I like that album actually.
But that's part of Shut the Fuck Up week, right? Like, when that Firm album came out, I remember you niggas that was talking, because I was a fan of the Firm. That album came out and here you niggas go, oh, it's trash commercial.
tore that album up.
I love that album.
I do too.
It was heat on there.
Phone tap. Come on, man. It was some shit on that album.
Way more than that.
That's that's the first one that comes to mind.
And the Cannabis Coming Out party.
Yeah. Desperado. Yeah.
See, and
I'm
that's
leaving.
where
There was
the firm,
I'm leaving.
the firm shouldn't
Yo,
let Cannabis
Nori
do
know
that.
this.
Though.
Yo, come on, fam.
Come on, man.
If you were looking for some other type of talk outside of hip hop, this part we failed you.
Yeah, our bad. But it was
Today
a lot.
today wasn't the day.
This just was one of the moments.
Nah, man, fuck that. You niggas get the rest of the year.
Yeah.
That's what I'm not leaving.
Let us have this.
I'm not leaving that point. This week was ours.
You're right.
This week was LOX, Kiss, Ye with a bunch of New York niggas on there. I heard a lot of Griselda, Hove, LOX, Fabio, and that led me into Nas with Lauryn, who I still think is from New Jersey.
Nick, what you mean? You think is from New Jersey?
Listen, people want to
She
tell
left
me
5 minutes from me.
That's what.
She's from New Jersey.
Yeah, you've been that nigga for a long time. You live by Lauren. You live by Lauren. All right, so
This nigga stupid.
we was hip hopped out. So BJ the Chicago Kid, you dropped the EP not too long ago that I got to get to.
That shit was fire.
Everybody keeps telling me it was fire. I heard the fancy remake, but then hip hop came out, so I left it, and I ain't got no chicks, so I haven't had a reason to go back to it by myself. BJ the Chicago Kid, Tanaje, round of applause. I'm getting back to it. Today is our Saturday pod. We don't normally do music, but we had to today.
Yeah, we had to.
With that said, I want to shout out to all the gentlemen that was on stage that night at Verzuz. We do a pod, so I'm forced to come here and give y'all my opinions, but my true opinion is all of those guys up there were legends,
Still up.
goats, icons who contributed to my love for this thing we call culture.
And
Shout out to Dipset. Shout out to the LOX. What?
and shouts to everybody. That was a peaceful night.
Shout out to the audience.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
that was
We ain't hear no
there was
bullshit.
a lot. There was a lot of that. It was a lot of people in the crowd. Like,
Yeah.
you know. So shouts to everybody who came home and went home, came there and went home in peace.
The older street niggas want to get home to their families
true.
too. Like
That is true. It's the
they
young
not,
niggas that want to fuck the whole night
we
up.
ain't just going. Fam, we know niggas is fucking with the bitches in the club. We ain't gonna shoot it up now. Not now.
Not now.
We know where you parked. Why we gotta do it in here is all I'm saying. Yeah, shout out to everybody. Real peaceful, real safe night. Shout out to the whole New York. And you say New York City. They lucky Jadakiss ain't plug up to the aux. It was a lot more that could have got played that night. Shout out to the whole Yonkers. Shout out to the 2 girls in Yonkers I dated way back when. I appreciate all y'all. Shout out to this hip-hop thing that raised us. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Swiss.
For real.
Yo, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, I bid you adieu. Farewell. Hasta la vista. Adios. Arrivederci. So long. Goodbye. Do remember, life is a series of moments, and moments pass. So let's make this one last as if it's all we have. And before I get out of here, the baddies are insecure. The stagnant women want to travel, and the closed-minded women want you to teach them things. Grab an ibuprofen, enjoy your headache. We'll be back same time, same place next week. You know the vibes. Shout out to Nas, just because ish. Just cause ish.
New Joe Budden.